Hello everyone, my name is Randall Imperio. I'm a TXP YouTuber for anyone who doesn't know me. It's good to see you all here. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to the Hatch Day celebration stream. Welcome. Technically, my birthday was on September 30th, but I wanted to celebrate it here on Twitch with everyone that knows me from here, or just wanted to just be able to talk with me to say happy birthday, like, kinda in person, I guess? But yeah. Plus, also anyone who might just know me from Twitch and doesn't know any about my other socials, you know. But yeah, also see John Rice redeemed first. Congrats on getting first. Also, yo. Hello there, John Rice. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you have a good time here at the stream. Welcome. And I see Merciless Wolf says, was so close. Clicked on first, but you were a nanosecond faster. So close and yet so far away. Don't worry though, Merciless Wolf. Next time you show up to a stream, I'm sure you'll get it, hopefully. I got faith in you. See, Quadra says, hello, Dino. Hello there, Quadra. Welcome. Good to see you here as always, and hope that you are doing well today. And same thing to Commander Zenda. Happy Hatch Day time. I know. Thank you, Zenda. Welcome. Good to see you here as well, and hope that you are doing well. And Merciless Wolf says, September 30th? Yep. And apparently that's your sister's birthday. Oh, nice. I'm glad I'm able to share a birthday with her. Actually, I also share a birthday with another Dino VTuber, Tiono. He's an Allosaurus VTuber I know from Twitter. Apparently, there's a lot of people who share the same birthday as me on Twitter. It's very bizarre, but it's cool. I see Merciless Wolf with some animated dino emotes there. Very nice. Alright, but as you can see here, hold on. I think that's the max my V-Roid model can turn his head, but alright. As you can see over here in the middle, this is our plan for the celebration stream. First off, an old dino returns, and that is my V-Roid model here. I don't know if anyone has ever seen it before, or at least not many people here have seen it besides me or maybe some of the very old veterans. I usually only bring it out for like big celebrations like this, because normally, at least back in the old days when I tried to use my V-Roid model, it would never work well with any games I stream. It would make the stream very laggy. But yeah. Also, for Brandy Lushan says, happy birthday, Dino. Thank you for Brandy Lushan. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well, and hope you have a good time here at the stream today. Welcome. Again, also just want to point out, it's not quite my birthday anymore. It was like 3-ish days ago, I think. But I want to celebrate it on a stream. And unfortunately, I couldn't do it on a Saturday because the library closes super duper early on Saturdays. Yeah. The Quadra says, I can't believe a dino is collabing with Ty. The collab of the century. I'm collabing with myself. Alright, but anyways. Let's get over to the second part of the celebration plan, which is the Q&A session. I gotta go over to Twitter and get to the thread that I asked for everyone to post their questions on. Also, if anyone wants to post their own questions, like, while I'm answering them, like, if you haven't sent any in yet and you want to do so, feel free to do so. I don't really care. More questions? There. Alright. First, I need to get rid of this, actually. Oh, nope, not that. Get rid of this. That way I can write down the questions. Alright, so let's see. Also, John Rice says, happy birthday. Thank you, John. Alright. Should I do them from chronological order, or just like from the order I see them, like when I go into the thread? I think I'll go into notifications and check, like, go chronologically. Just because I don't like having notifications where there's a lot of unliked tweets. It just bothers me a lot. I want to fix that. Alright, just give me a sec. What's the first question I was asked? Oh, so, let's see, it was from, can't wait. It's from a regular, let's see, from real humanity. Let's see, what was it? The question is, hold on. It's really difficult to write this out in OBS. For some reason, it doesn't let me, like, click enter to go down. Wait, no, never mind, it does. There we go. Alright, so... Also, John writes his hub. Don't worry about it, just some technical difficulties. Also, Merciless Wolf says, where can we put questions ads played while you explain that? Sorry. It's over on my Twitter. I posted the thread last night, and you can also, there's also a special channel on my Discord you can put questions in. Yep, there you go. Thank you, Quadra. Twitter and Discord, yep. And John writes his Alright, so let's finally get a real humans question written. So, why you small? And then center that right over there. Well, I mean, the V-Roid me slash kinda regular me, like the more anime version of me that you see on my Twitter profile picture. It's not quite small, but as for Chibi Tai, I think it was someone who had the tag on Twitter. It's like VTuber_Ari when they were making chibis of everybody, and I decided to join in, and then they took a look at the old V-Roid model I had, and then made this little fella. And then little did I know, like 2-ish years ago, you would be like a huge part of who I am now. And I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, I don't think they've been too active on Twitter as far as I've seen, but if they do ever come back, I want to thank them personally for making this little buddy. Because he means the world to me. Also, Don Ray says, yeah, and also blame the Shrink Ray. I'm pretty sure I've had at least one adventure where I had a Shrink Ray before. Possibly multiple. Also, John Ray says, aw, so sweet. Thank you. And Quadra says, aw, I'd love to commission them for a small chibi. Well, I mean, in case they ever do come back, I want to send you guys, their Twitter tag, just in case. So, make sure I'm still following them, so... Yep, it's at VTuber_Ari. And from what I can tell... Oh, yeah. The last tweet was on March 16th, 2021, so... more than 2 years ago. As for likes... April 7th, 2021, so... But there's always a possibility they may come back, so... Again, gonna send you guys this. This is the credit for the person that made Chibi Tai. If they ever do come back, you'll have it saved, and then maybe you can ask them to make a little version of yourself that is like Chibi Tai. I think that'd be cool for a lot of people. I mean, I really love the art style that they used to make Chibi Tai. It'd be cool to see other people like, Chibi, I guess Chibi-ized this way? I don't know how to word. Anyways, let's... Next up, we first gotta like it. Just so I can better keep track of everything. Oh good lord. Hold on, wait. Hold on. I tried to copy-paste, but it did not look too good. Okay, but this one is from 10 and Scart. Hold on. I need to do like a lot of entering, just... Yeah, hold on. Oh jeez. This is very long. This is... Yeah, can I change the size? I should at least, like, try to censor, Wait. Oh, there we go, I can't do it. Okay, I'm going to shrink down the question quite a bit. There we go, that kind of works. Hold on. There we go. Also, Rye Cookie says howdy time now. Howdy, Rye Cookie. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by the Hatch Day celebration stream. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you have a good time here with us. Alright, so here's the second question for the Q&A. If Tyrano were to be trapped in a room for 30 minutes filled with nuggies, but he couldn't eat a single one or he'd die, how long would he last? Look up the fastest feat that I think Wally West from DC Comics has ever achieved, and multiply that by about 1 billion. That's how long I would last. I can't help myself. John Rice is so a nanosecond. I think DC has gone like insane enough with the feats to the point that it's gone even beyond like a nanosecond. I think like Archie Sonic also has. They have a feat that goes into like attoseconds or something, right? Let me look it up. Attosecond Archie Sonic. Oh yeah, there it is. It's like it's 0.0000000, a whole bunch of zeros, 001 milliseconds. I don't know what that number means, but it sounds very fast. But yeah, that's how long I would last. Alright, so next up, we got... Oh, it's from Quadrants. Alright, hold on. Quadrants. Hold on, did I spell it right? Nope, I did not. Have I been pronouncing it wrong this whole time? Is it spelled like Quadranugats? Also, Quadrant says, yay, it's me. Indeed it is. Alright, so for your question, do you have a Nuggie tier list? Oh, wait, what? Missing messages, let's see. So, John Rice says, no idea. And also, Quadrant says, nope, you've been saying it right. Alright, so Quadranauts. Oh, just the spelling was wrong. Ah, okay. And John Rice says, I just called them Quad. I think a lot of people do. They've seen Big Quack and Real Human before. Anyways, as to whether or not I have a Nuggies tier list. I don't know if I really do. Like, I like all Nuggies, but I guess I would say like probably an S tier. I really like McDonald's chicken nuggets. Those are my favorites. As for like the frozen chicken nuggets that you would put into like an oven to heat up for a bit, those are pretty good too. I'd say maybe like also S and then or A tier maybe. Versus Wolf says, how many Nuggie types are there? I have no idea, but I would like to try as many of them as I can one day. I know there are other restaurants besides like McDonald's that have chicken nuggets, but I don't know if I've tried any of them yet. Quadrant says, I meant more restaurant Nuggies tier list. Oh, okay, well then, mainly McDonald's top tier. Others, I have not tried really yet. If there are any restaurants that have chicken nuggets that I haven't tried yet, that I have gone to, it's probably because I was there for something else. And I just didn't realize. Like, I go to Popeyes, sometimes. I don't know if they have chicken nuggets, but like their regular fried chicken is good. At least I like it, but from what I've seen, it costs quite a lot, so even when I'm living on my own, I don't think I could just let myself have as much of it as I want. Granted, it's a bit unhealthy anyways, but would have been nice. One of the main things I look forward to when I finally am living out on my own is getting whatever foods I want. I want to try to eat a little bit healthier too. Also, wait, I read that. John writes this. Oh, Arby's has some tenders. I like chicken tenders. And I don't think I've ever been to Arby's, so I want to try that out. I definitely have seen Arby's around where, at least where my house is. I don't know if it's anywhere near, like, my campus or not. And I can't drive, so I have to walk a very long way to get to one. Maybe it'll be worth it, though. Maybe if I have, like, a one-day break, and I decide to go get something to eat, I can walk all the way there, walk back to campus. We'll see. Also, Merciless Wolf says, are boneless chicken wings nuggets? Maybe. Potentially. And Merciless Wolf says, you've never been to Arby's? Nope, not really. Normally, whenever my family gets, like, we go out to eat, normally it's like Chinese restaurants and buffets. Like, we do also go to fast food restaurants, but I feel like overall, it's less frequent. Plus, also, there's the fact that my family also likes to cook, usually. So we also get groceries. For the most part, we've never really had a reason to, like, go to any particular fast food restaurant, like, frequently, so mostly it's just McDonald's, Popeyes, I think Domino's for pizza sometimes. That's about it. And Quadra says, have you ever been to In-N-Out? Nope. Other places I haven't been... Actually, no, I've been to KFC before, but other restaurants I haven't gone to... I don't think I've ever been to a Wendy's. Nor have I been to Burger King. My sister's gone to Subway multiple times, but I have not gone to a Subway yet. And what else? Five Guys, I think? Little Caesars. Also, Quadrants is understandable. In-N-Out is Callie's thing. But yes. In regards to restaurant chicken nuggets, I think the only one I can really confidently say, because it's the only one I remember at least, possibly the only one I've ever had in a restaurant, would be McDonald's chicken nuggets up in S tier. It's not much of a tier list, unfortunately. Oh, but also, Real Human says hello, Dino. Hello there, Real Human. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by the stream today. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a good time here with us at the stream. And I don't know exactly how long ago. Exactly how long ago it was, but I think your question was the first one we answered when you asked, why am I small? It was because I can't word, but basically a couple of years ago, I think it was like 2020 when I was just starting out. There's somebody named VTuber_Ari on Twitter that was making chibi versions of everyone's VTuber models. I put in my Vroid model here. Well, it was an older version of this one. But then they looked at it and then they turned they brought out this little guy. And that's where Chibi Tai came from. Just wanted to make sure you got the answer to your own question. Alright, but anyways. And we got a question from Joshua over on Twitter. Also, Merciless Wolf says, that makes sense. My family goes out and gets fast food often. Too tired to make food a lot. Understandable. I feel like mostly it's, I think my mom likes to cook a lot. My sister's got into cooking. My little brother also does make some of his own food at times. I can kind of make my own food sometimes, though it's mostly just like fried eggs. I can make barbecued pork ribs, but I don't usually have access to those, unless it's like a special weekend or something. when we want to have like a big feast. Those are the only two foods I can cook: ribs and eggs. One of which I do not have access to often, and the other one I feel like anyone can cook. Anyways, let's see. So Joshua asks, oh good lord, this is another long one. Alright, hold on. Let me just try to shrink it down a peg. Oh boy, let's see. So Joshua, what do you have for us? Let's see. Hey Dino, I asked this question before. But do any VTubers play tabs? You said earlier that Gura, she plays tabs. Yep, I've seen at least one stream of Gura playing tabs before. Anyone who doesn't know, tabs is totally accurate to Battle Simulator. I thought it would be more VTubers. Tabs. If they don't play it, that's okay, because I'm still waiting for them. I do want to try playing tabs at some point, because it does seem pretty fun. I think I remember not only seeing Gura play it, but I've also seen the Gaming Beaver play with it before too. And I think there are dinos in that game, plus mammoths and cave people. I think that would be fun to mess around with. Also, does anyone else know about any VTubers that play tabs? Because like, I don't know anyone else besides Gura in terms of VTubers. Let's see. Also, Real Human is like 3 days late to birth, Dino. Thank you, Real Human. And Behemoth Broom is here. Hello. Hello there, Behemoth Broom. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you have a good time here at the stream with us. Welcome, welcome. And John Rice has no idea. Alright. Oh, Merciless Wolf says, I know one that plays another battle simulator. And I think that I think that's something good to know. In case Joshua is watching. Also, Mohammed says, sorry, and I'm good, and very good. How are you? The Dino is good. Good to see you here too, Vehement Boom. Hope you're doing well, and hope you have a good time here at the stream with us. Right. Let's see, what is the next question we got? Oh wait, I've been forgetting to like questions I answered. There we go, that's better. Okay, we got one from Brandon. Let's see. I keep clicking on the wrong windows. Let's see. Of all dinos, which dino would you like to be? Well, I wonder what the answer to that question could possibly be. Very tough decision, I would say. Very tough. In all seriousness, seriousness though, I really do feel like T-Rex would be a pretty fun choice to be. I mean, we were pretty much undominated in terms of carnivores in the Hell Creek Formation. Nothing to really worry about until, like, at least unless you're a baby, just starting out. Then a Pteroraptor, and not the Codaraptor because it's no longer valid, but a Pteroraptor plus maybe some larger Dromaeosaurids were in the Hell Creek Formation, so that could pose a problem. Same thing for some crocodilians that lived in the Hell Creek Formation, but once we get to a big enough size, there's nothing that can handle a fully grown Rex in Hell Creek. But besides T-Rex, if I had to choose, I would say probably an Ankylosaur. Because we're heavily armored. Well, Ankylosaurs are heavily armored. They can break the bones of anyone that tries to attack them with their tail clubs. If I am an Ankylosaurid, or if I'm a Nodosaurid, I could have like a whole other specialized tail weapon. Or maybe shoulder weapons like Sauropelta. I can have big shoulder spikes to attack people with. That could be cool. Like regardless No creature will want to mess with me unless they can somehow flip me over, which I hopefully would not end up letting happen. But I am very clumsy, so maybe that wouldn't turn out so well for me. Hopefully not. But besides that, I'd also be like, it's a nice and chill lifestyle. Being a bit slow is kind of boring, but I don't really have a need to ever run. Like, my food is right on the ground, I don't need to run after it. If a predator comes by, I can stand my ground. I don't need to hope I can outspeed them or evade them somehow. And unlike other armored herbivores like ceratopsians, presumably other members of my kind would not be too aggressive towards me. At least it wouldn't be like Triceratops where we're constantly locking horns and battling. I feel like Ankylosaurs would be more chill with each other. At the very least, it would be like maybe shoving between shoulders or something. And then one of them gives up. Like, it's a lot lower risk of serious injury, I feel like. Unless they decide to use their tail clubs for some reason, but I think that's overkill. But yeah, I think I would choose either a Tyrannosaurid or an Ankylosaurid. More specifically, in regards to like genuses, of all Tyrannosaurids, definitely T-Rex. Of all Ankylosaurids or Ankylosaurians. Sauropelta would still be fun with its shoulder spikes. I think the classic Ankylosaurus would be probably the one I would choose. Or maybe Dilophocephalus, Pelaurus, maybe Cychania. Just for the Dinosaur King nostalgia. Any one of them would be good. I don't know if there's any Ankylosaur that would be a bad choice to be, honestly. Like, they're all pretty solid. None of them are like the pandas or koalas of evolution. Like, none of them seem like they would be really bad to be in terms of survival. Except maybe Minmi from Australia, because Minmis are very, very small Ankylosaurids that maybe a large enough creature can just pick up in its mouth and then eat. Hopefully there weren't any predators like that living alongside Minmi. Also, Quadris is, I know, Aerodactyl. And in regards to Pokemon, like fossil Pokemon, Aerodactyl would be a pretty neat one. I can brag to everyone else about being the only fossil Pokemon with a Mega Evolution. But I would probably choose to be Tyrantrum more. Tyrantrum is too sick for me. Like, I would never give up being a Tyrantrum for any other Pokemon unless it was like a really cool legendary or another Pokemon I like maybe. Like outside of the fossil mons. Otherwise, there's no way I would choose anything over Tyrantrum. Real Humans is gone from Tekken 3. When you say gone, I just keep thinking about like the green-haired kid from Hunter x Hunter. I don't know who that is otherwise. Quadri says, I'd love to be a Great Tusk. That's, I don't know the exact name of it, but there's like prehistoric versions of certain Pokemon, and I think that's the one for, Donphan, right? I saw like there was also something for Raikou where it looks like a sauropod, and I think that was actually pretty neat. Because like Brontosaurus, I don't know if it's specifically Brontosaurus or like a different kind of sauropod, but like Brontosaurus meaning thunder lizard, then being it being Raikou, I think that's perfect. I feel like a lot of people on Twitter said they didn't like it, but I can appreciate the creativity that went into its concept at least. Not too sure how I feel about the design. Like, given Raikou's everything, I feel like I would have preferred it being, like, going deeper into, like, the saber-toothed cat kind of look rather than a sauropod, but it's definitely thinking outside of the box, at least. And Quadras is, yes, Prehistoric Dawn fan, and I love him. He is very cool. And Quadras says, I think the ancient Raikou looks better in-game, but not on the arts. Possibly. Honestly, though, I'm not sure if I really like these ideas, like, for, like, prehistoric versions of other Pokemon. I mean, I guess having ancestors of those Pokemon are kind of cool, like, the versions of other Pokemon that we already know about, like in Legends Arceus, like the Zorua line. Those were kind of cool, but I kind of wish we just got more of the standard fossil Pokemon, honestly. But like, maybe just like a lot of them, since I think Scarlet and Violet's, I think their plot has something to do with time travel. Like, maybe just instead of having, like, only a couple of new fossil Pokemon, they could have brought out, like, just a huge amount of them, like 30, maybe. Like, unlike X and Y, where there was just new introductions for the Tyrantrum line, and then the Auros line. And then I think for Gen 1, it's Aerodactyl plus the Kabuto line, and then plus, oh god, what was this? The Ammonites line. Like, instead of just, like, 2 or 3 every new gen, I would have preferred if Scarlet and Violet's had just, like, a huge plethora of fossil mons. And maybe some of them have, like, a close resemblance to the Pokemon that we see today. Because I know there's some Pokemon that kind of have convergent evolution in Scarlet and Violet, or maybe it was Sword and Shield, I don't remember, but like, there's that ground type Pokemon evolution line that looks like Wooper and Quagsire, right? Could have had something like that. Also, John Rice says, Dad went to the future and Mom went to the past. And yes, I see. And Quadra says yes. At the very least, they could have given us, like, the true fossil Pokemon that they were going to give us in Sword and Shield. I still wish for them to come out someday, even though they've already forgotten about Sword and Shield at this point. And Quadra says they both went to go get milk. Oh no. Wait, does that mean the DMC of Sword and Shield actually has parents this time around? I guess every main character has at least one parent, but, like, does the MC actually have, like, 2 parents this time around? John Rice says, yes, they have a mom. Oh, no dad, sadly. Ah, dang it. I think the Gen 3 main characters are still the only ones with both parents, like Norman. That's rough. I was saying, John writes this, an NPC you meet's parents are who we're talking about. Ah, okay. But that NPC is probably having a terrible life. At least I don't know how good their life is if both parents have decided to leave. I feel like there's a lot of character development they're gonna have to be going through. That sounds rough. They have a doggo as a pet. Well, never mind. They're having a great life, actually. I don't want to be that kid. They have a doggo as a parent, and Quadra says, listen, doggo is best dad. I'm kind of interested in, like, what you guys mean by dog. Because as far as I know, like, the 2 legendary Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet are, like, I think, lizards that are also bikes for some reason. I don't quite get it, but... Alright, Quadras has played a game to find out. Alright. I am intrigued by this. Did they have like a rejected version for like the third legendary for Sword and Shield show up? Like they were like, okay, we got this cool looking dog, scrap it for some deer with a broccoli head and a horse. We'll put this doggo into the next game. And John Rice says, or watch a playthrough. Alright. Alright, next up. I gotta like this first. From Windmill 53. Do you bite? Maybe. Alright, next question. Let's see. From... Oh god, I gotta mispronounce their name, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Telelok. Asking... Let's see. Oh god, it's too long still. Hold on. Let me just do that, there we go. Now it can fit well. Why are you so cool and cute? Thank you, Telelok. Why am I so cool? I don't know. I don't feel that cool. I mean, I guess I spent a decent amount of effort, like, when I was messing around with V-Roid 2-ish... No, 3-ish years ago, I think, at this point. To find out what, like, how I should make my V-Roid model look, and this was the results, and I guess it paid off in the end, at least with Chibi Tai. I don't know if I like this, this version of me that much. Oh, I forgot I have no lower body. At least with how I cropped it in OBS. Oops. I've been thinking about, like, changing, like, I guess the more adults, normal looking me. I want to keep Chibi Tai the same because I've gotten too used to him. I don't want him to change. But the other versions of me, I feel like they could be a bit of a fixer-upper. I feel like they could look a little more cool. As for... If there's anything cool about me right now, it's definitely that I'm a T-Rex, because I love T-Rexes. And I don't know anyone who doesn't. And as for cute, it is because Chibi Tai is cute. Also, John writes the answer is yes, we all bite. The whole army here bites. Also, Mercer's Wolf says, Chibi is a perfect creature. You shouldn't change perfection. Exactly. He's perfect as he is. But again, like, as for this version of me, I feel like I can change him up at least a little bit. Like, if you look at my pants are very, very boring in terms of design. I'm pretty sure it's just default. I don't remember doing anything to change it. And as for my shoes, the upper half of my body is gonna be gone for a bit, but like, look at them. It's basically just the blue from Jurassic World. That's about it. Just like on my shoes. I really want to change up that at least. I like my hoodie. Maybe there could be some upgrades to it though. I don't know exactly how I do it yet, but I know there's definitely room for improvement there. I'll just put myself back to normal. Also, Quadra says, yes, I bite. I bite fruit. Just like a fruit bat. And also, Quadra says, Dino has long legs. Thank you. You know, like, the length for Chibi Tai's legs had to go somewhere. If he doesn't have legs, then another Tyranno has extra long legs. Also, Ryu Human says, my model is not allowed to discuss the concept of pants. Oh, okay then. Alright, so let's see. We got something from Karma Kazuha next. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Karma Kazuha. Yeah. Let's see. He says, buddy, would you be my wingman? Or a jet and, I don't know if I would be helpful in this regard. I can try my best though, Karma, if you are watching. I can do my best for a friend, but the best I could do is just kind of stand there next to you. Don Rice's pants are for the weak. I would say something right now, but I don't know if Twitch likes it. Just look up Gura and then pants. I think you should get the results of what I want to say here. Alright, so next up we got yeah, it's very difficult to copy paste their names. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. There we go. Now it can really fit. And Quadri says, I have advice you can say for both VTubing and getting a date. Be yourself. You know what? I think that actually works pretty well. That's very good advice, Quadri. And I also hope that Karma saw it, in case he needs it. Alright, so next question from KJ Castro. Mr. T, do you plan to do any collaborations with friends in the future? I don't have any immediate plans right now because I'm too scared to ask anyone for collabs. But I would absolutely love to collab with anyone if they want to. They have to come to me though because I can't go to them because I have too much social anxiety for it. I do have fun with collabs. Like I still remember Kenesaur invited me once to a collab for a crab game with a bunch of other people. I had fun with that, even if my stream was lagging like crazy that time. That was bad. And I had fun with my most recent collab with Oddster last week-ish. Or last week, I'm not sure. I guess one thing I would say is that actually, I should also remember. Just want to point out, so like I also remember a pretty fun Among Us collab with Damien Verde and some Dino VTubers. But I guess one thing I would say is that for a collab, I would like it to be with someone that I know relatively well, at least. Because I feel like with a lot of collabs where there's multiple people, unless I know them very well, I'm kind of very quiet and just like off to the sides while everyone else is talking. Probably again because social anxiety. I can't bring myself to speak up around strangers. But I've been getting better at talking thanks to streaming, solo streaming, I guess. Maybe I'll do better the next time there's like a big group collab I'm part of. Also, Quadri says mood. Yep. They really do be like that for introverts. I don't know why I was about to say extroverts. That's the exact opposite person that has this kind of problem. Alright, so from Zeta Camille. Let's see. This is gonna be another long one. Hold on. Gonna try and shrink it down as much as I can. Let's see. So, from Zeta Committee. How did you know when you were a dino? Like, I know you've always been a dino, but when did you become self-aware? AKA your VTuber design. It was back in late 2020, again, when I just started out. I was messing around with V-Roid and thinking to myself, okay, so I'm finally gonna get into this whole indie VTuber thing. What should my design be? I came into this because of a shark VTuber, a Grim Reaper VTuber, a Phoenix, an Eldritch Horror, and a detective. Then I went deeper into the rabbit hole because of another shark, a whale, and then I think technically an AI or like a computer program. I don't know exactly what Project Melody is. But then I was just like, you know, I've always loved dinosaurs. They were always a big part of my life, so why not? Go for my favorites. Let's be a T-Rex. And then that's how Tyranno was born. Also, Mercer Wolf says I'd collab with you, but I don't know what collab would be best. Oh, that'd be nice. And if you do ever find out like what you want to collab for, feel free to let me know. Quad says same, not gonna lie. And I went into the rabbit hole by a kettle and a fox. And now my favorites are a purple kettle and a fox. I think I know the kettle, but as for the fox, I feel like there's quite a few fox VTubers, but Fubuki Shirakami. Is she like the is it the Fubuki from Hololive? I don't know why, but I always thought she was like a wolf. And Roger says yes. Oh, that's cool though. She is very wholesome for what I've seen of her. Good choice. Alright. So, like that one, and let's move on to the next one. So this one is from Scene. Are you a Disney fan? Also see, Quadra says, I fell into the hole because of her singing coffin dance. Sounds about right, I think I've seen that before. That definitely would have gotten me in there too if other VTubers haven't already did that. So Mercer Wolf says, I think Crab Game and Goose Duck would be great, but I'm struggling with smaller player games. I see. Crab Game is pretty fun. I don't know about Goose Duck though. I haven't heard of it. Maybe it's fun. And Real Human just says, Duck. As for Scene's question, are you a Disney fan? I'm a fan of Disney's older works. I love The Lion King. I watched Snow White when I was a kid. I've seen Pocahontas. I've seen, let's see, I guess also Zootopia, Frozen, Tangled when I was a kid. I saw a little bit of The Little Mermaid at least. I read storybook versions of a lot of Disney movies as a little kid. I like Disney's older stuff, but as Disney is right now, like with a whole load of live-action remakes, and I guess like even a lot of their original movies, like Elemental, feels kind of underwhelming. I can't say I'm quite a fan of them anymore, but if they ever like manage to make a swing around and like they redeemed themselves, I would happily call myself a fan of them again. But right now, I feel like I am leaning a lot more towards DreamWorks. Like I feel like they're really starting to get out of Disney's shadow now, and DreamWorks is really making a name for itself. I don't want to hate Disney, but I feel like it's kind of in a rough spot right now. I think you'd like Kingdom Hearts if you like their old works. Ooh, interesting. Okay, this is an interesting one from Bando Diaspando. What was the most embarrassing moment of your life? I think the better question is, how many moments of my life weren't embarrassing? Or at least how many stuff has happened in my past that I don't think about at 3 a.m. in the morning? Ryu Human says I have a list. I think I have at least one that I feel like it's okay to mention, I guess. Ryu Human says also this morning, and Merciless Wolf says, Disney, it's weird. They're releasing so much right now, some is awesome and some are just awful. Yeah. I feel like it's just because Disney's like too big to fail, so they're like, whatever, just get as much stuff out as we can, rake in all the money. I feel like the lack of quality is it's going to start chipping away at them. Especially since I think I've seen before, like, something related to Disney about using AI now, like, at least for something, or it could have been like a different movie studio, but like, yeah, things are going a bit downhill for Disney, in my opinion. Yeah. As for what's the most embarrassing moment of my life, from Espando Diaspando, I know one embarrassing moment of my life, I think, would be a play I did with the rest of my class back in elementary school. I think it was about like the tortoise and the hare story. I remember seeing like a lot of other kids were not taking their scripts with them. Probably because like they already memorized all of their lines, so I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna take my script either. Problem was, my role was the narrator, so I kind of needed to have a script out, like, to know all the stuff that I need to say. Like, I definitely did not have everything memorized back then as a kid for all the stuff that the narrator had to say. So we had to delay the play for a bit for me and the teacher at the time to go back to the classroom, find my script, and then go back to the stage. I don't know if it's the most embarrassing moment out there, but it's probably one of them. Also, John Rice says Disney has a lot of things. Yep, and that's why they're willing to risk more. I do kind of wish though that they had more quality control at least. Like, I can understand getting more stuff out to make more money. Like the amusement parks that they have, like maintaining copyright and stuff, that probably does require a lot of money. But I don't know. Like, they could get more money and more respect and more customers if, like, they put in more effort into their content, like DreamWorks. Like, DreamWorks has been hogging all the movie awards from Disney as of late, like, especially with Puss in Boots 2. It's the example that I can think of, like, straight away. Like, DreamWorks is starting to outshine Disney just by making good movies. Like, that's all they need to do right now. I just need to keep that up. Like, keep that level of quality up. Or at least, like, stay around there. Anyways, gonna like that. And then, let's see. Onwards to the next question. From John Riendio. I probably mispronounced your name. I am so sorry for that. Let's see. This question is, let's get to the easy ones. What's your favorite game / show and any upcoming plans? a little too big to fit. I'll just do that. Let's see, favorite game slash show. There's a lot of games I really, really like. I really can't choose, but... I guess the game that I've been playing like the absolute most as of late, definitely Honkai Star Rail. I've been loving that game a lot. Other games I do still like, but Honkai is the one that I've been playing like the most consistently in a very long time. Like, I don't even know if like in my most I guess my most addicted days of Genshin have I been like so consistently logging in every day and doing dailies and the usual stuff and spending all of my Trailblaze power. Like, I definitely did that before for Genshin, but I don't think I've done it, like, as much, as Honkai. Like, maybe, like, once within, like, 2 or 3 months, maybe, have I ever, like, missed a whole day. I don't think I've ever done that for Genshin. Also, Merciless Wolf for another, I think it's another embarrassing story. Maybe. I got in parts, in a mini skit for a friend in a playwriting course. Ooh. It was last minute and we had almost no time to practice. Oh dear. When the day came, I forgot a few lines, but the other actor forgot even more, so it was a disaster. Oof. Yikes. I feel like, even if you, like, if I was in your situation, even if I did practice, social anxiety would get in the way, so... You probably still did better than I could with any amount of prep time. Also, Gabriel says, Happy birthday, Tyranol! DMing you a special video right now. Oh, thank you, Gabriel! Good to see you here, my Akili Bator friend. It is good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a good time at the stream today. Welcome, welcome, and I hope that for your I hope that for the celebration day, I hope that I actually got, the name right for your type of dinosaur. Akili Bator. A kilo, but also, Quadri says, speaking of Genshin, trying hard to get Primos for the new character right now. Ooh. Should I try to finally get back to Genshin at some point? I've been away from it for a very long while. I mean, granted, because of how long it's, like, because I got rid of it, I've been having quite a decent amount of storage space finally on my computer, but same thing for, Street Fighters, no, wait. Same thing for the surprise I have for later. It takes up a whole lot of, like, a huge chunk of space. And, like, my plan is just, like, to uninstall and then reinstall whenever I need it, so I could probably get Genshin back eventually. Let's see. The last time I tried it, I actually did not have enough space for it. Like, I think it was, like, right after I uninstalled Genshin. I tried to reinstall it, like, just to make sure, like, everything would be alright if I were to log in again, but it said, nope, your computer does not have enough space. Even though I just uninstalled it, so I should have enough space to, like, get it out and then get it back in, but no. Maybe an update dropped while I was doing that. I have no idea. Let's see that. Squadron says, all I'm gonna say is, I think you'll love Fontaine's story. I hope I will. Because for the longest time, I've had basically nothing to do in Genshin. Actually, no, now that I think about it, we did have Caius hangout quest that we've been leaving him hanging on for a very long time. I hope he's okay with that. Right, but we covered games now. Now for my favorite show. There's a lot of shows I like. I haven't been watching any new stuff in a while though. I guess technically this counts as a show, or at least like a documentary series. So I'll say Prehistoric Planet is my favorite show currently. I think. There is a really good contender possibly that's showing up very soon. I think it's like history of life on our planet. It's got a T-Rex, like its own pretty distinct T-Rex design. A screenshot currently with some baby Rexes. Nice looking Triceratops design. I think they have cave lions, which I used a screenshot of in one of my most recent paleofacts. They have a very nice looking mammoth, though I do kind of feel like the woolly part of the mammoth looks a little too much like a hair conditioner / shampoo commercial. It looks a little too majestic, I guess. Like, I guess it doesn't feel like wild animal kind of hair. Like, it looks like the kind of hair you would see, like, extra curly hair you would see on a human. Otherwise, like, everything about the creatures I've seen so far for that show looks good. Also, Gabriel says, alright, sent it, first one sent twice though. It's alright, I'll take it. And thank you for sending the video, Gabriel, I appreciate it. Let's see, so Quadra also said, also, I don't know if you care about character spoilers. Not too much, but all I'm gonna say is, you're gonna really like that dude who you thought was the Hydro Archon. Oh, so he's not the Hydro Archon, but I am gonna like him, alright? Interesting. I'm glad, because he seems like a fairly cool dude, but I know there's something about like his face or whatever, but he does also kind of give off vibes of like Twisted Villain or something, I don't know. Maybe it's because he's so imposing. Like very intimidating. I don't know. Also, Quadra says he's arguably better? Want me to say? Part of me would like it, but at the same time, I don't know if I want spoilers, if it could lead up to, like, something really cool in the story that I'll miss out on the surprise for. But just now stop there, and you can find out later. Alright. Let's see. Now, for the last question of John's question. Any upcoming plans? Let's see. So, a lot of my old goals for streaming have already been done, pretty much. Like, I wanted to do Prehistoric Kingdom, become, like, at least a Twitch, affiliate. As for other plans, I do want to eventually, finally, if I could get the chance to do it and stop being lazy. I might need to get another computer for it or something, but I want to finally get into video editing. I've had a lot of fun with, like, some of the most recent streams out there, and I really want to get the chance to finally do highlights and clips for them and post them on my YouTube. So I can finally use that channel for more than just being, like, a VOD collection, basically. Or maybe I can make my own like a whole other channel for VOD, like, use that channel for VODs and then have another channel for clips and stuff. I want something like that. I've seen other VTubers do that. I also want, I guess just to to branch out, find more games, find more stuff to stream, because I had a good thing going, I think, with some of the Hunger Games simulator streams. Those were fun. Plus, I enjoyed the last couple of art streams as well. Plus, also, ever since I started to do this thing where every day now I post at least a meme or an adventure every day, I feel like a lot of people have been liking it. I feel like it's been a big hit. Plus, I innovated my good morning and good night tweets a bit as well. Rather than just being text, I add a picture to them now. I want to try to find more ways to innovate my content. Yeah. Also, Real Humans, spoiler alert, he's the cheese man. Is he made of cheese? I would be quite a shock if he was. Quadrant says, yes, the cheese Archon. The cheese and the Hydro Archon in the same region. Fontaine is actually the most powerful region of them all. But also, actually, I was gonna say, like, maybe, like, I would say, like, I was gonna say, like, a fusion between him and Venti would be extra strong, but I don't know if anyone eats, like, cheese with wine. I was trying to think of, like, an extra fancy kind of dinner thing, but does anyone think cheese is, like, a fancy food, or I don't know. But yeah, I'm now imagining, like, all the Archons come together to get, like, with food to eat, or I guess drinks. Venti brings dandelion wine from Mondstadt. Zhongli brings osmanthus wine from Liyue, because, you know. I think A would bring dango milk and, like, other sweets from Inazuma. Nahida would... I don't know what specialty foods there are in Sumeru, but she would just bring all of them. And then there would just be the Hydro Archon and Cheese Archon with just a plate of cheese, and that's about it. Quadrant says cheese can be fancy, and Mercer's Wolf says, yeah, fancy cheese and wine. And Quadrant says, Nahida would just... Well, I guess you meant, like, Nahida would just bring radishes. She would bring herself. I don't know how well that would go. But anyways, we got another question from... Oh god, what's your name? Terraniacs! Favorite movies and favorite shows. I already said one of my favorite shows, Prehistoric Planet, but other ones I do, other shows I like. Dinosaur King was the first anime I ever fully watched through. Avatar The Last Airbender was a show that a friend of mine from middle school introduced me to, and I liked it a lot. What other shows do I like? Dragon Ball? That was good. I like the Pokemon anime as well. I saw a couple episodes of Konosuba. I need to catch up on that. What else? I do remember really wanting to get into the Digimon anime, but I haven't seen anything of it yet. I watched a lot of My Hero Academia. All of Fairy Tail. And what else? Oh, also all of Soul Eater. I love Soul Eater a lot. Anime kind of stunk, but I read the manga and it was a lot better. So. Also, Mercer's Wolf says, also on an earlier note, I would love to see an LOL shampoo commercial using a woolly mammoth. That would be beautiful. I mean, that's definitely a way you're gonna get a lot of paleo nerds to buy your products. Unless you mess up the design, then people are gonna be complaining about it. But it's still attention. No publicity is bad publicity. I think that's the word I was going for this time. Hold on, I want to show you guys the picture of it. Let's see. Okay, so, let's see. The documentary is actually life on our planet, not history of life on our planet. Alright, let me see. I think this one's too low quality. think Riyamas did it. Someone actually made a... Actually, no, Riyamas himself actually made a comment saying, "This is a Laurel ad, not a woolly mammoth." Alright, hold on, Alright, hold on, I got it. I got the picture. I gotta show it to you guys right now. There it is. Yep, there he is. This is the woolly mammoth from, Life on Our Planet, an upcoming, paleo documentary. Like I don't know, there's something too smooth and clean about stuff, about his wool. Like I said before, it looks like its wool belongs on a human head. It's like they took all the hair that Rapunzel had that got cut off at the end of Tangled and then put it on the mammoth. Awesome. Merciless Wolf says, "It is beauty. It is grace. It has tusk in front of its face." Merciless Wolf has become Dr. Seuss, but I agree. Also, Zeta Love Sock says, "I made it. What did I miss?" You missed a couple of questions for the Q&A, but it's fine. You'd always see the WOD for whatever you missed. Plus, we still got more questions to answer, so you haven't missed any of them at least. And Gabriel, with all the emotes there. I think you're laughing at the mammoth. And Zeta Love Socks is aw dang. And yeah, that's true. Right, so let's get the luxurious looking mammoth out of the way. Alright, so back to Tyradix's question. Already mentioned a lot of favorite shows, so for favorite movies. All the Jurassic movies are at least semi-fun to me. I mean, probably because they have dinosaurs, so I can't completely be bored with any of them too much. Also mentioned Disney movies from before, like Lion King, Pocahontas. I've watched Tangled, Frozen, Zootopia, Snow White. I saw a bit of Pinocchio as a kid. Oh, there's Lilo and Stitch. I can't believe I forgot about Lilo and Stitch. Both Disney's dinosaur movies, so like Dinosaur from 2000 and The Good Dinosaur. Even though the other movie deserves that title a lot better. A lot more. Ironically, The Good Dinosaur is the worst dinosaur movie between the two of them. Zeta Sox says Land Before Time. Oh yeah! Like going out of Disney movies. Land Before Time. Plus multiple sequels. I love those. I actually did a watch-along for the first Land Before Time movie a while ago. Let's see, what other movies have I watched? I guess, in regards to like DreamWorks, all the Kung Fu Panda movies thus far. I watched all the Shrek movies thus far as well. Let's see what else. I know there's another DreamWorks thing that's like on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot what it was. Oh, Megamind. I watched Megamind, and I loved Megamind. Megamind is awesome. Also, How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon movies, and some of its shows. Those were also good too. A lot of good stuff made by DreamWorks. Other favorite movies. Oh, there. Wait, hold on. Merciless Wolf's Journey to the Center of the Earth. I haven't seen that, but Peter Jackson's King Kong. Yes. The King Kong movies. Yeah, like first Peter Jackson's 2005 King Kong movie is awesome. But now that I realized it, I completely forgot about the kaiju movies. I love basically all the MonsterVerse movies up to this point. A lot of the old Godzilla movies as well. Those are all great to me. Some of them are a bit boring at times with all the human stuff, but whenever monsters are showing up, whenever they're showing up, it's always a banger. I think I've also seen one of the older King Kong films for a film class. That one was pretty cool. I don't know exactly which version of it was, but it was a very, very old one. It's like all black and white. And they were using stop motion animation. Also, Zeta says Pacific Rim. I have not seen that one yet, but I do want to. It sounds interesting to me. What other movies have I watched? Oh yeah, also, actually, back to dinosaurs. We're back a dinosaur story. That one's also pretty good. I like it, at least. Maybe it's not, it hasn't aged the best. I think it also kind of flunked a bit at the box office, but I had fun with it. Also, Quadris is also, you were joking earlier about the cheese Archon, but not gonna lie, that dude I mentioned is kind of cheesy. He's pretty broken. Ooh, I wanna look into him then. Alright, but that's one question we are done with. Now from... Let's see. From Ava Bunny asking... I wonder how many questions we still have to go through. Like, I want to make it's been an hour and 20 minutes already, but like, I want to make sure we have time for the surprise. I don't want to rush through these questions, though. Like, I want to give them, like, the answers they deserve. Alright, here we go. Here's a question from Ava Bunny. Would you rather live without nuggies for a year or no internet for a year? Nah, I'm just kidding, I'm back. In all seriousness, I think I actually would go without nuggies for a year. Because I love chicken nuggets, but I also love the internet because, I mean, it's the only way I can I can talk with you guys, hang out with you all on Twitter, Discord, Twitch here, and other places as well, across the social medias that I am now on. I love the games I can play on the internet, I love watching YouTube videos. Plus, there are other foods I can live with for a year until I can eat chicken nuggets again. So, even though I love nuggets... Yeah, I think I would go without chicken nuggets for a year. I can like, adapt and eat other foods as well. And yeah, Quadri says, yeah, she never said no chicken, so yeah, that's true, actually. Also, Quadri says, you could always do the surprise on Thursday if you have to. Alright. If necessary. Also, Zeta says, the first is way better than the second, and also, have you seen 65 with Adam Driver? The one where the spaceman crash lands on Dinosaur Earth. I have heard about the movie, and a lot of people, including myself, do not quite like the designs in that movie. I'm not gonna go, like, too paleo nerdy here. My golden rule is, if it's not for, like, something educational, like a documentary, it's okay if it's not scientifically accurate, but that's not the problem for me. I just personally really do not like the designs that much. Like the Bastatosaurus Rex from King Kong's 2005. It's a good level of gnarly and still looks cool and like recognizable as a dinosaur to me. Things like the Dromaeosaurid, or I guess for layman's terms, the raptor from 65 that I've seen. At least what I've seen of it, it's neither accurate nor does it look good. It's kind of ugly. If it had a nice design, I would not care if it's scientifically accurate, but it's got neither of the things I want. And instead it says it's more human focused. Well, that just took my interest out of this movie even more. I'm kidding. But still. I want to see more dino stuff in movies than human stuff. Alright, hold on, let's see. Congrats, dude, so here's my questions. Alright. Let me just... There's a lot of questions from Kraken Kid here. Yeah, try and get as many of them as I can. Oh, good lord. Yeah, okay, going to need to shorten them a lot. Hold on. Okay, can we get a little bit bigger now, at least? There we go. Let's see. So, congrats, dude. Thank you, Kraken Kid. So, here's my questions. Let's see. If you could become any dinosaur, what would it be and why? I answered a question similar to this before, so I'll say, well, I mean, pretty obvious. T-Rex, but also, some kind of ankylosaur would also be good. What got you into loving dinosaurs? I think it was a mix of dinosaur books and toys, I would say. I had quite a few dinosaur toys when I was a little kid, and reading books about dinosaurs back in like as early as kindergarten and preschool definitely got me hooked on the idea of dinosaurs. Plus, I think we had toy dinosaurs there as well, so... Like, between the normal things that boys make their entire personality, like being a firefighter, or a police officer, or wanting to become an astronaut, or liking dinosaurs. You can guess which one I stuck with. And then over time, as I got more and more into dinosaurs, watching movies, documentaries, all that good stuff, I then became the paleo nerd that I am today. And I can finally branch out, like, outside of dinosaurs, too, and, like, appreciate other prehistoric creatures like mammals. It's why I branched out from doing just dino facts to doing paleo facts every other week. So that way I can shed some light on other creatures besides dinosaurs. And also improve my own knowledge on said creatures. Anyways, if you had the chance to name a new species of dinosaur, what would you name it and why? Now that is an interesting question. I don't know too much Greek, so I feel like my ideas are fairly limited for a dinosaur, but I guess it would kind of depend on, like, what dinosaur it is, because that does involve, like, special traits of a dinosaur and other things are what people use to name a creature. Sometimes it can be something very simple, like, name it after the paleontologist who found it, or a paleontological figure that's the paleontologist's respects. Or like the place where their fossils were found, but there are other cases where, like, as I said before, like, they're named after special traits that they had, like Dinochirus, terrible hand, because its name came from the fact that the only remains known of it at the time were extremely large arms that people used to think were from like an extra large theropod, beyond even something like T-Rex or Spinosaurus themselves. So terrible arm for a large terrible creature. And terrible claw for Deinonychus. Big scary looking claw that ended up being part of its toe. And then there was Megaraptor, like, just mega-sized beef. Because it, like, I can't remember. Like, because it was once thought to be like a large dromaeosaur until Megaraptor was found out to be like a whole different group of from a whole different group of theropods that were named after itself, Megaraptorans, who unlike dromaeosaurs, their sickle claws were on their hands instead of their feet. So, like, there's a whole lot of stuff that kind of goes into naming a new species of dinosaur, so unless I were to find a specimen myself and find a distinguishing trait about it, I would not have, like, a guaranteed name that would give to any dinosaur I discover. It would have to really depend. Also, Merciless Wolf says, ain't there one that's named after Harry Potter? I don't know if there's one named after Harry Potter because I don't know enough about Harry Potter, but I know that there's a dinosaur named after someone from Lord of the Rings. I think Sauron. Because there's a Carcharodontosaur named Sauranops, meaning Eye of Sauron, because it only had... I think what was known about it at the time, like, the only known fossil about it was, like, a portion of the skull that contains, like, the eye socket. So it was like, oh, this reminds me of, like, the big eye that Sauron has. Name it after the Eye of Sauron. Sauranops. That's also another example, like, why I probably could not, I wouldn't have, like, a guaranteed name for any new species I find. Like, for a name like that, you would have to, like, you have to uncover as much of the specimen you can find. And it also, like, compare it to other dinosaur remains out there to make sure it's not synonymous with any other creatures that already have been named and exist. And then come up with a name for it. Like, if I found only tail remains of a creature, but like the tail had like some wicked looking spikes or something on it, I could name it like Dino something. Like the Greek word for tail, so it can mean like terrible tail. Like something like that. There are also, I guess, somewhat edgy names, I guess, for certain dinosaurs you can go for. Like, there's a Tyrannosaurid called Teratophonus, which means Grim Reaper of Death. Which, I mean, it does fit a Tyrannosaurid quite well, because, you know, most herbivores that see a Tyrannosaurid, like, about to attack them, it's possibly game over. There's also, like, Dynamaterror. Or, trying to think of some other ones. I think there's also Moros Intrepidus, whose name is, like, Harbinger of Doom. Because it was an early Tyrannosaurid in North America, so, like, it was, like, a sign for the larger Tyrannosaurids to eventually show up. Oh, and also, let's see. Oh, Merciless Wolves has found it. Oh, Dracorex Hogwartsia. Hogwarts is a school in Harry Potter. Oh, I did not know that, I know about Dracorex. It's a type of Pachycephalosaurid that may or may not be in an invalid genus, because it might just be a baby of Stygimoloch or Pachycephalosaurus. But I didn't know about, like, their species name. That's pretty interesting. Also, Zeta says some dinosaurs are named after the people who found it, right? Yeah, there are some. I said it before, like, there are people who named the dinosaurs after themselves. So, like, they're named after the paleontologists that found the dinosaur. There are also cases where, like, people name the dinosaurs they find after other paleontologists that, like, they respect a lot, or, like, that they know. Like, there's a lot you can do with dinosaur names. Like, name it after a distinguishable trait they have. Name it after a person you know, after a place that they were from. Like the way I would name a new species of dinosaur would. I want to put in as much thought as I can into it. So, like, there's a lot of different factors and like how the dinosaur specimen was like found or like presented that could affect my choice. Mercer's Wolf says it might not be a true one, but their name was apparently acceptable. Yeah, like it technically, like the creature definitely exists, but I don't know if like the name will be valid. Because if it does turn out to be a baby Pachycephalosaurus, then it's just going to be reclassified from Dracorex to whatever species of Pachycephalosaurus they think it is. But yeah. I guess if I had to be a little bit biased towards myself, if I ever discovered a new Tyrannosaurus species, like what some people did a while ago, but it got rejected, like there was the proposed species Tyrannosaurus regina and Tyrannosaurus Imperator or something like that. Now they're no longer thought to be valid. But if I found a real new species of Tyrannosaurus, I would name it Tyrannosaurus imperiosus, after an old name for Tyrannosaurus, named Dynamasaurus imperiosus, that got rejected in favor of T-Rex. I think bringing back an old species name for a new species would be cool. Plus, that would be very close to the name that I have, Tyranno Imperio, because those are where I got the inspirations for my name from. Tyranno from Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then Imperio from Dynamasaurus imperiosus. So if I put the two together in a new species name, Tyrannosaurus imperiosus, it's like my name is a new, I named a new dino after myself. Versus Wolf says the Tyrannus VTubus. Maybe I could do something like that, like a VTuber Tyrannus. Or VTuber Tyrant. Whichever of those would work. There's Dylong, aka wait, no, never mind. Eotyrannus, meaning Dawn Tyrant. Sasuke Tyrannus, meaning Coyote Tyrant. You can have VTuber Tyrannus, meaning VTuber Tyrants. Or VTuber Tyrannus. VTuber Tyrannus or VTuber Tyrants. But yeah. Other names would I come up with for a dinosaur? Besides naming it after myself, again, I feel like I would have to look into the features of said dinosaur before I give it a name. So for now, I think I'm done with this question. But it is a really darn good question to Kraken Kid. Thank you for asking me it. I had a lot of fun answering this question. Mercer's Wolf says Teeth Puppy. Actually sounds kind of like cute names. If I ever find a small Tyrannosaurid, or Tyrannosauroid, I guess, maybe I would call it like something that would mean puppy tyrants. Like, I guess dog tyrants? Like, the best I can think of right now is like canid tyrants. Like canid for like doggo. And then tyrants for, you know, tyrannosaurid or roid. One of the two. Alright. Here's the next question from Saint Nix. What is your favorite color? But before I answer that, I see some more questions. I see some more messages. So, Merciless Wolf says, "Good boy, tyrants." I think that would be kind of cute name. Alright, so for my for this question, my favorite color. I really do not have favorites for many things, but as for color, I want to say red, yellow, black, blue. Those 4 colors I like a lot. They're pretty cool. I guess also green. It's one of those 5. I guess I want to say at least red or yellow. I like the warm colors. But black and blue also look really cool. Especially together. That's how you get like Mega Charizard X, Dabi. I feel like there's someone else I know that's like a black and blue color scheme with blue flames, but I don't remember. Definitely not Azula. Also, Quadra says you literally listed all 5 colors of Magic the Gathering. Wait, did I? Sweet. Is that a good thing? Also, Zeta says, "Man, Mega Charizard X is cool." It really is. I wish Mega Evolution got more love. I'm still salty about what Pokemon Journeys did to Alon and his Charizard. They brought back his Mega Charizard X to get basically one-shot, I think, by Leon's Charizard, who didn't even use a gimmick. Like, that was just very disrespectful. Alright, but anyways. Let's see, what's the next question we get? From Pug Food Gaming. Also, Zeta says, "Oh, Flygon should have gone on Mega Evolution to become Bug Dragon." Yes, I remember. Like, they said they were going to give Flygon a Mega Evolution, but said, like, they got lazy or... Well, that's what I thought, but, like, I think they said, like, they had, like, right artist block about, like, what to do with it, and they decided to reject it. They should have just followed their guts and make one. Flygon deserved it. He deserved the Mega Evolution. They robbed that from him. But anyways, moving on to Pug Food Gaming's question. First of all, happy birthday. Thank you, Pug Food Gaming. And second of all, what was your most successful adventure / your favorite one to make? I want to answer both of these. My most successful adventure, I think it was an adventure where I was a police officer, actually. I remember, it got very, 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 very big. Ah, yeah, here it is. I don't know if I should... It's okay if I brag, or... I don't know, I feel like that's weird. I'm gonna put down, the screenshot real quick. I'm about to see Dr. Forrester is here. Hello there, Dr. Forrester. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by the stream today. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. And I hope you have a good time here at the stream today. Welcome, welcome. I see all the emotes there. Thank you for using them. Quadri says you're fine to brag. Alright, but first. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. We lost Chibi Tai, but there we go. Here is, the screenshots. Can I get a little bit bigger? No, I just see. There we go. So, oh. Yeah, so this is by far my most successful one to my, as far as I can remember. I gotten a couple tweets that went beyond this one. I remember one of them was a tweet, it was like a meme I made about Twitter possibly going down, like after one choice that, Elon made, I don't know which one, because he made a lot of them, but it was during one of the occasions where people, were saying that, oh god, Twitter's going down now, this is Twitter's downfall, everyone was leaving the site. And then the other one that surpassed this one was actually, a paleofact on, an ancient sea turtle. I forgot which one it was, but I think it went over 900 likes, which, it has a huge leap over every other tweet I've ever made. The one I mentioned before about the meme about Twitter going down, it was also within the 300 range. But then, like, that sea turtle paleofact went far and beyond that. But yeah, as for adventures, this is my most successful one. 319 likes currently for this adventure where Chippy Tai was a police officer. Hello, I am Dino. You know why I'm here. That was a good one. I had a lot of fun with that adventure. I don't know if it's my favorite one. I have a lot of really good ones that I really enjoyed in the past. But also, Dr. Forrester says, ooh, Officer Dino, yep. And Zeta says, wait, Officer Dino, I swear I'm innocent. Sure. Also, Merciless Wolf says so many dinos on screen, yep. And Forrester says, that's them, that's the Nuggy Thief. Good enough for me. You're coming with us. But also Quadri says, you're fine to brag. Alright. I just want to say, like, I think probably one of the best years I had of content creation was... I want to check the numbers. Let me see. First I need to look up an adventure. Let's see. Yeah, I think like starting from the very beginning of January 2022. Like last year. I feel like that was probably one of my best years of content creation overall, because I feel like overall I was getting a lot... I don't want to think about the numbers too much, but I feel like I was getting like the most likes for adventures that time. Like, I remember quite a few times in a row, I got 200 likes on multiple adventures back to back. At the same time though, during that time, I was kind of burning myself out, like forcing myself to do a whole adventure every single day, and my grades in college kind of slipped because of that, and I felt very, very tired a lot. I feel like the system I have going on right now, like, where I can post memes whenever I don't have enough time for an adventure, it's kind of like what I had back then, but, like, less tiring. I can spend time working on school stuff while responding to replies and not being too overwhelmed. But yeah. I kind of miss the old days, but I'm happy with where I am right now, too. Like, I'm still growing, I'm still making friends. I'm still having a good time with content creation, even if the other stuff wasn't happening. So all in all, I'm still having a good time with content creation. anyways. Let's see what other messages were there. Merciless Wolf says, Officer Dino. The V-Roid Dino stole the nuggies from the party, Dino. All the dinos just start going to war over nuggies. That would be something. But also, Bando Dos Bando says, Happy birthday, Dino. Thank you, Bando Dos Bando. I appreciate it. Also, we answered your question a little bit earlier. Let's see, which one was it? Oh, yeah, what was the most embarrassing moment of your life? I said it was for a school play back in elementary school. Other people were leaving behind their scripts, so I decided to also leave mine behind, but unlike everyone else, it was just like playing one, like, I guess like a basic-ish role. I don't want to be rude about it, but like they had a relatively easily memorable amount of lines to go through for all their roles. It was the tortoise and the hare, but I was a narrator, so I had like a whole lot of stuff I needed to be saying throughout the whole play. So when my teacher found out I didn't have my script, we had to cancel the play we had to delay the play for a bit for the teacher and me to go back to the classroom, get the script, come back. I think that's probably the most embarrassing moment I am okay to say out loud. Also, Bando says, oh wow. And also, having fun with content creation is the most important part, indeed. If you aren't having fun, then, like, what are the odds that the people actually watching your content are going to be having fun as well? Like, it's not fun to watch someone who's down in the dumps play a video game. You want to be having a good time alongside that person. And next question from Nick. There we go. Oh, hold on. First, I need to... There we go. Just gotta shrink it down a bit so I can actually see it. There we go. Alright, so the question from Nick is... Ooh, I got a good one. I've always wondered, but I'm also busy tonight, so I wouldn't mind knowing before stream. I'll answer him on Twitter after the stream. Just, I want to get through these as quick as I can so we can get to the surprise. Also, I do want to give these the answers that I can on stream at least. And Banda says, oh wow, and truth. Alright, so my question, let's see, my answer to this question. I feel like we all know exactly what kind of dino I am, but, you know, it's the good old Tyrannosaurus Rex. Alright, so gonna like that, and now we're now looking at the tweets on my notifications from after I woke up. Gonna keep looking through them. If I can't see anything, then I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm also just going to check the thread just to be sure in case my notifications miss somebody. Just want to make extra sure because I don't want to miss somebody's questions. Oh, wait, we found something from... Oh, it's Merciless Wolf. Alright, hold on. And it was from an hour ago, so I think you sent the message, around the beginning of streams. Oh. Hold on. Merciless Wolf's question is... Let me just... There we go. Shrink it down a bit so... There, make it bigger. Now it can fit. And Zeta says, I hope mine comes up. Hopefully I'll find it. Let's see. If you could bring back any species from extinction, which one would you pick? How about a top 3? Alright, that's good, because I am very indecisive. Also, Nathan, PBC the Dinosaurs, well, howdy. And happy birthday. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate the support. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you get time here at the stream today. Welcome, welcome. Right now, we are answering a question from Merciless Wolf, and let's see. I'm trying to think about this, like, in terms of, like, what's best for the dinosaur and also people as well. I would like to bring back a T-Rex, but I don't know if it could survive well, like, in the world that we live in today. I feel like, especially as, like, a pet, and, like, since it can eat all the bugs around, like, all the bugs outside, maybe chill with birds or possibly eat them too, maybe eat their eggs, like small rodents. I think microraptors would have a pretty good life if they came back to life today. They might have some trouble with, like, with domesticated cats though, but I think Microraptor, according to what we know now, it might have actually been capable of powered flight, so it could escape, like modern day birds can, but even they, with the actual, like, proficient flying, a lot of birds get killed by cats every year, so I don't know how well a Microraptor could survive, but I think they could fare well, especially if some get taken in by humans. Like, then it's unlikely they're going to be able to cause much of a threat to any humans. They're small enough to be kept in, like, a bird cage, and I feel like they'd be easy to raise. Or at least better than, like, most other dinosaurs, so Microraptor would be a good choice, I think. So it's basically like just a regular bird, but with extra sharp teeth, and extra feathers on his legs. Real Human says, now I have a bracket for the one game I play, and that is stuck in delay-based heck. Oh no. Also, Nathan with a happy face there. Thank you. And Merciless says, doesn't have to be dino, any extinct animal. Ooh, okay then, interesting. And Seta says, what about the tree-gliding raptors? That's Microraptor, at least it's a creature that can fit that description you're talking about. Microraptors, they would be perfect for that. They can glide if they wanted to, but I think according to the most recent research, they actually could, like, use powered flight, so they wouldn't have actually needed to glide, like what many documentaries show us. They're actually better than what most people, like what most scientists believed a few years ago. Alright, so I'll do, like, to not be too biased for dinos, I'll do, like, one dino, I think, like, maybe one marine creature of any kind, and then one land mammal. Let's see. Let's see, in the ocean. I think there are multiple types of ichthyosaurs that should be fine if they were to come back to life, because, like, between giving live birth, hunting fish, and I forgot what else I was gonna say, but also, like, their whole general body build. They're kind of just like reptilian versions of dolphins, and I feel like they would share a similar niche. And with the amount of fish on, like, living in the oceans, like, if you especially if you've seen, like, huge schools of, like, I'm trying to think of some examples, like sardines, tunas. There are some extremely large fish schools out there. I would like to think there should be enough food for ichthyosaurs to comfortably get enough food without endangering any other marine life that feeds on the same fish. Overfishing could be a problem for ichthyosaurs, but it's also equally a problem for most other creatures living in the ocean, and they are still hanging on, at least for now. Like, a lot of them are probably gonna survive eventually for humans to start figuring out, like, how to stop overfishing. I think ichthyosaurs would be fine too. maybe there would be an issue in regards to how there's been records of ichthyosaurs dying during birth. So maybe like their whole giving birth thing is not as effective as it is in marine mammals like cetaceans, like dolphins. That could be a hindrance to their numbers, but maybe with like enough evolution at least, like I don't know. They could have just been like freak accidents, and like for the most part they would have been mostly fine, so I feel like for the most part, most types of ichthyosaurs should be fine living in modern day oceans. And then, yeah, so right now, Microraptor for dinosaurs. Ichthyosaurs of any kind for marine reptiles. And then for a mammal. I don't know, I want to get like a canid because I love canids, but I also know any relatively dangerous wild canid, like the direwolf, aka Anasion, or like ancient relatives of like the African hunting dog, not African wild dog, like other prehistoric wolves and such. They're all gonna get killed by humans because they're gonna be a threat to livestock, unfortunately. So I don't know if any of them would be a good choice to bring back. As much as I love doggos. Same thing with a lot of big cats. They're also probably gonna get driven to extinction just because they're a threat to humans and livestock. What mammals would be good? I'm trying to think of one. I would... for some reason I was gonna bring up mammoths, but they definitely would not be able to survive, like, in our current world, especially with climate change affecting different, like, what was once their environments. They would not be able to survive well here. There's a lot of mammals that unfortunately would not really do so well nowadays. Just because of, like, how much human influence would be affecting them. Like, none of them would be used to living in a place like this. Unless they were able to, like, live exclusively somewhere very, I guess, extra exotic, I guess, like, where not that many humans are, like, hiding out at. In regards to bears, actually, they would also be a danger to livestock, but like unlike unlike canids, like gray wolves, which almost got brought to extinction in the past century in America's history. I don't think bears have ever really been at risk because of humans, at least not too much. Like black bears, grizzly bears living in America. Yeah, there are definitely some getting killed by humans for being like a problem, like attacking pets and people. For the most part, though, I feel like in a lot of places where people live with bears, they can kind of get along. Like, there's also bear hunting, but I don't think it's as common as, like, say, deer hunting or anything like that. I think an adaptable enough bear should be able to survive fairly well in our world, so I'm gonna say Arctidus, the short-faced bear. I would try to bring them back. Actually, I don't know if I want. It could be cool if they came back. I guess since humans are no longer living in caves, they no longer have competition for caves anymore. Well, it's not as much competition. Like, the competition they would have are other animals. Like, the normal creatures they should be going up against, like, to compete for caves, not more advanced humans with things like fire that can scare them away. So they probably do a little bit better than when humans were first appearing in their habitat. They'd have somewhere to be able to, like, to safely hide their cubs now. They'd have some opposition with grizzly bears, probably. They'd be big enough to scare away black bears, but brown bears, plus some of the polar bears started moving down south to places like Alaska. They could also prove to be a challenge, but there's also cases where brown bears and the downwards moving, the south moving polar bears actually breed and create growler bears. So maybe short-faced bears, aka Arctidus, could mingle with the more modern species of bears and create like some kind of super hybrid. I don't know. Like, maybe it's possible they could coexist. Also, I'm missing a lot of messages. I am so sorry about that, folks. Alright, let me go to the rest of them. Bando Des Bando says Triceratops would probably be easy to raise on the plains. And Nathan says, I always love Triceratops. Triceratops, I don't know. I would love to see Triceratops come back, but I mean, they are megafauna, so like akin to like an elephant or like a rhino or hippos. It's not going to be something people can casually hunt, and if they are protected by like animal protection laws, they could be perfect. They could live decently fine, but on plains, I'm not so sure because I don't think they would have eaten grass, since grass did not exist during the Mesozoic era, at least not to the extent it exists today. Like back then, grass was very rare, so they ate other grass, not grass. They ate other ground plants, like I think they ate leafy plants like cyclids. I think they're called. So maybe not plains, but like maybe foresty areas or like floodplains, like what the Hell Creek Formation used to be. They could probably survive okay there. But I don't know if like the floodplains or forests we have today, if they have enough vegetation to support a whole population of Triceratops, unfortunately. Especially with things like deforestation and like removal of habitats. And also problems happening in like the Everglades, like probably one of the biggest places where you can find like floodplain habitat for Triceratops. I feel like they would also struggle to find somewhere to live. But maybe in like a small population in a protected area of the Everglades could survive, maybe. Hopefully. Also, Bando says, in my D&D campaign, part of the Feywild is inhabited by dinosaurs, and Triceratops are used as mounts and cavalry. Oh, that would be awesome. I'd absolutely ride them into battle. And Zeta says, I think mega turtles could comfortably survive. Like Archelon, like a lot of big sea turtles could definitely survive fairly well. At least the adults, I feel like, because I feel like they're reasonably large compared to even the largest sharks nowadays. I wouldn't say they're immune to getting killed because sharks nowadays still do hunt sea turtles, but they'd be a lot better at protecting themselves against these smaller sharks. So they could survive in adulthood, but the young ones, they're going to be in just as bad of a situation as normal sea turtles. Like where 1 out of 100 babies survive to adulthood. But for the larger sea turtles, the fact that they're larger also does mean like when they're younger and like not quite big enough to defend themselves as well as in adults, they're just going to be bigger targets for food for predators. Plus, there's also, unfortunately, like with other sea turtles, kind of selfish humans going around raiding nests and taking their eggs for themselves. If they get the same protection as modern-day sea turtles, like protecting their nests, they have a chance, but I feel like they would also struggle quite a bit. I think every single sea turtle species nowadays is at least somewhat endangered, unfortunately, so I don't know how good their odds would be. I have hope, though, if they were to ever come back somehow. But it would be a very difficult process that requires human intervention to make sure they're alright. Also, Merciless Wolf says, ooh, Dire Wolf would be hard for me to pass up. Yeah, it's a cool choice, but like how gray wolves were hunted to near extinction at one point in America, dire wolves would probably be in a pretty rough situation too if they ever showed up. Plus the fact they would also have to compete with modern-day gray wolves and other canids like coyotes for probably similar prey. Plus the fact that they no longer have as much megafauna in the US to hunt anymore. Like no mammoths or woolly rhinos or like too many of the big herbivores that they used to hunt. There are like bison and musk oxen, but it'd be troublesome for them to find food. Because they evolved too much, I guess, to be able to tackle the large herbivores that lived back in the Ice Age. Once they're gone and there's a lot more faster, smaller herbivores, it's kind of a big change for them to try to get used to. And that's why a lot of Ice Age carnivores went extinct. When the big herbivores they were always trying to hunt died out, and they were not fast enough to go for the smaller guys, they ended up starving, unfortunately. So mammoth was my vote. Again, mammoths are cool, but I don't know if they would be able to survive. Like, one with global warming, two with humans. Also, now that I think about it, they would try to take their tusks for ivory, like modern-day elephants. Plus, I don't know if they would, like, with the amount of habitat loss, unless they find a good, like, I guess, like, somewhere out in the country to survive, maybe, it would be very difficult to find the plants they would need to survive. I think woolly mammoths actually did eat grass, from what I remember. I could be wrong, but I need someone to back check just to be sure. Also, Forester says most of Canada is unpopulated. Oh, okay, so maybe some creatures could survive there, and Bando says northern Canada and Argentina and Chile would be ideal for woolly mammoths. Maybe, I think they could survive there, possibly. I need to know more about, like, the habitats available there, but I think they could do it. It sounds like they sound like they're, possibly good places for them. And Merciless Wolf says, wait, cave bears? Wait. Am I mistaking Arctidus for something else? Oh no, Arctidus is the short-faced bear, but wait, are cave bears? Oh no, the cave bear, I think the cave bear is separate. But they could probably also survive fairly well. Let's see, what other questions? What other messages did I get? Forester says brown bears in general are least concerned, but grizzlies are threatened and were almost hunted to extinction. Oh, okay, I did not know about that. Okay, then Arctidus and cave bears would probably face some trouble. Then again, with hunting regulations nowadays, maybe they would be fine, but whether or not they would get along with other bears is questionable. Brown bears and polar bears are getting along okay-ish, like in places like Alaska, but I don't know how well things would be if they added like a third bear to that. Even though that would be kind of cool to see for me personally. As someone who likes seeing a lot of members of similar species getting along. Also, Merciless Wolf there with a doggo emote, and polar bears are just murderous Coke commercials. Kind of. And Forester says trikes would eat a lot of ferns. Oh yeah, they would. And Bando says there are lots of shrubs and stuff like tumbleweeds. I don't feel like tumbleweeds would give them enough nutrition. Plus, again, like Triceratops are huge herbivores. They would need quite a bit to sustain themselves. And I don't know if modern day environments really have what's needed to sustain them. Like North America, as far as I don't think North America has any megafauna like beyond like the size of a musk oxen or like a bison. Also, Bando says, what was a smaller cousin that was like dog-sized? There are a lot of relatively small ceratopsians. I'd say like sheep size could be like Protoceratops. There probably were some dog-sized ones, but I can't think of them right now. I guess there's Koreaceratops, maybe. It was very small. And Forster says, yeah, cycads too, and Forster says, yes, they found a mammoth that was flash frozen mid-chew. Had a mouth of grass. Okay, yeah, so mammoths ate grass. So, like, if they lived in, like, the Midwest of the US, I think, like, where there's plenty of plains, like, out in the prairies, I feel like maybe a mammoth could survive. Actually, I don't know about the temperature there, but I feel like mammoths could be fine if they find the right places. And Merciless Wolf says, what would qualify as megafauna? Basically, all the extra large animals in an environment. Like, for Africa, like, elephants would definitely be an example of megafauna. Rhinos, too. Do hippos count as megafauna? I'm not sure. I gotta look up African megafauna. Now let's see. This is just showing me extinct animals. I want some modern day creatures, please. Yeah, we got elephants. Oh yeah, giraffes, rhinos, and that's the only picture I see. Yeah, like extra big creatures like those guys would be megafauna. Also, Bando says mammoths on plains of Oklahoma and the Dakotas. And Forrester says hippos are evil. Oh yeah, they definitely are. They're insane. And Merciless says, would a kangaroo count? They are pretty big, or war horses. I don't know if a kangaroo is big enough, but as far as I know, they are some of the biggest creatures in Australia, I feel like. There's just not many creatures I know about in Australia that are really too big. Well, except like the saltwater crocodile. That guy is the biggest reptile currently living on our planet. But most creatures like koalas, certain snakes, spiders, and dingoes, I think, also. I don't know if there's any particular how much Australian wildlife is particularly large? Maybe. I have to look into that. But also, Forrester says, I actively dislike hippos and Cape buffaloes. I agree about hippos, I really do not like them, but Cape buffaloes, I've heard they are very dangerous and, like, vengeful, to any hunters that try to hunt them. But mostly they're just trying to defend themselves. I don't think they attack as aggressively as hippos do. I think they are one of, like, the top 5 most dangerous creatures in Africa, but I don't think they're quite as bloodthirsty as hippos. Like, give them their space, and you're good. Hippos will make the space between you and them smaller on purpose. Also, Merciless Wolf says, oh yeah, buffalo and bison in the US. Yeah, I don't know, like, because there aren't any, well, maybe it's because of how, like, I don't know how to word it, but, like, because of, like, how much humans hunted megafauna back in the old days in North America, but, like, I feel like the fact that there isn't too many, like, there aren't any relatively large megafauna, like, on par with, like, elephants in North America, I feel like that does say something about, like, how well mammoths would survive there. Would a moose count as megafauna? Oh, actually, yeah, I think a moose would be big enough to count. Or they should be. There are some huge boys, from what I've seen. And Zeta says buffalo in North America are extinct. And bison are bred and raised domestically and not wild. Wait, really? Better? No way. The buffalo of Yellowstone National Park are members of the only continuous, wild, free-roaming, genetically intact population in the United States. Oh. Huh. Damn, I was not expecting that. Apparently, there are true wild bison. Like, they aren't extinct, but they're very low, apparently. Good lord. Again, probably the result of more humans being humans, unfortunately. I think it just goes to help show more about, like, how poorly I think a mammoth would be able to survive here. Humans are a little bit too bloodthirsty when they see a relatively large animal. Yeah, buffalo were hunted, well, to near extinction in North America. Again, we do have, like, there are some in Yellowstone, Yellowstone that are still okay, but their numbers went down a lot. Alright. I think I'm satisfied with the answers I gave to Merciless Wolf, so Microraptor bring back to life, Ichthyosaurs in the oceans brought back to life, and I said Arctidus or, like, cave bears brought back to life, maybe. I think they would be okay. The other choices that you guys mentioned are interesting, like Triceratops, woolly mammoth, and yeah. It's possible. I don't want to doubt their ability to survive. I feel like it would be difficult, though. Same thing for the, like, large prehistoric sea turtles. I think with the right amount of human intervention, they could be able to survive well. And Merciless Wolf says, respectable choices. Thank you. Alright. Let's see. So I liked your question. I liked your comments, Merciless. Let's see. What else do we got? Ooh, Cypher says, So, what's your favorite animated dinosaur movie and your favorite live-action dinosaur movie? Alright. Now we get you your... Hold on. Very difficult to do. Hold on. There we go. Got their names. So... Cypher. Favorite animated dinosaur movie and favorite live-action dinosaur movie. I mentioned a lot of dinosaur movies earlier, so favorites of the animated variety. Land Before Time movies are pretty good. We're Back a Dinosaur Story I enjoyed a bit. Other animated dinosaur movies that I like. I guess there's technically Disney's Dinosaur from 2000-ish. It is CGI animated. Really wish there were more animated dino movies out there. As for live action, technically I would say Peter Jackson's King Kong. It has a lot of dinos in it. The Jurassic Park and World movies I enjoy quite a bit. They're alright, at least. None of them I can say are like truly awful, even though critics say otherwise. I still like them. Ah, wait. Forster says technically the US never had a species of buffalo, only bison, and same with Europe. Okay. I mean, people do call them buffalo, but like the correct term I think is bison. And they are delicious. Well, really. I do like me some steak. How good would you say they are? I love animals, but I admit I love meat as well. I actually had a steak for my birthday. We went to Longhorn Steakhouse for my family's dinner. Alright, but I think that's all the dinosaur movies I have listed that I like. So we're gonna like, and then we're gonna continue on with the next messages I can find. Alright. Alright, so let's see. We got a question from Lizzie the Slime Maid saying, what are your thoughts about slime girls? I don't know. I say they're the same as all other types of VTubers that I've seen. Other kinds of monsters, dinosaurs, animals, normal humans, but like with unique jobs like being witches or like detectives or whatever. Or mythical creatures that are kind of like humans, like vampires. All of you are cool. Also, Dr. Forrester says, insert George Takei's, oh my. But there's your answer, Lizzie. Alright, and after doing a little bit of looking, let's see. Hmm. I could also check the Discord right now because it looks like we're nearly done with questions there. Did you leave a question, Zeta? I don't see it anywhere. Also, Spectre Draw says, hello, finally managed to catch a stream. Hello there, Spectre Draws. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. It is good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a good time here at the Hatch Day celebration stream. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a good time here at the stream today. Welcome, welcome. Right now, we are trying to find more questions to answer for the Q&A today. Gorgeous is my favorite question, W by L. It is the best question of all the questions that have ever been questioned. Don't you know? Ah, okay. Also, the Forester with the with the Pog Dino emotes. Thank you for using it. And also, Spectre, I think you showed up just on time, because it looks like your question is the very last one that we have over here on Twitter, and then afterwards I'm going to move over to Discord. So I want to check over in the threads just to be sure. Oh, wait, Spectre says I actually just posted it about my question, I mean. Oh, wait, oh, that explains it. Oh, yeah, I looked at it now, it's 3 minutes ago, my bad. I thought it was a coincidence, but, oh well. Alright. Yeah, here is your question, and I want to... Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna center it, and I'm just gonna say to Spectre, and to everyone else here, I don't think I've had any bad interactions with anyone on Twitter, with maybe like a few exceptions from people that were kind of rude for whatever reason. I think I've had like a couple people just call me like a Gura ripoff. Maybe it's because of the hoodie. And stuff like that, but besides those few in between situations, interacting with everyone with all of you guys over on Twitter is usually a blast for me. So, to answer your question, Spectre Draws, I generally do enjoy the interactions that we have. It's always fun interacting with people with my adventures. I don't know if I put in as much energy, I guess, like into the into my replies as I used to. I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I look back at them, they feel kind of bland, I guess, maybe it's because I overuse emotes, or like emoticons too much. I don't know if it feels genuine anymore, but I do enjoy them a lot. And Spectre says, it's good to hear that you haven't had many bad interactions. Thank you. I did have a fairly recent kind of bad interaction. It was actually just before I got locked out of my main. Or maybe right after, like it was around then. I got locked out of my main like 2 weeks ago. I was looking around like my mentions, because I wanted to make sure, like, even on my alt account, I should be able to get back to everyone and reply to them. And one person said, it's like, I guess like to censor it as much as I can. They were like, why do I keep seeing you on my TL? I hate your guts. Like, with what just happened, like with being locked out of my main, that definitely hurt a bit. I do feel like I don't know. I feel a bit self-conscious that maybe I do show up a bit too much in people's mains, like, because of how often, like, I'm replying to people on Twitter, but... I feel like that's the first person in a while that I've blocked. I mean, at least they won't see me on their TLs that way, I think. And Forrester says, the suggestion you show up too often is blasphemy. Like, I can get maybe being annoyed by seeing me too much, but like, you could have just muted me, I think. I don't know if you have to follow to do that, but... Like, there were other things you could have done besides leave a mean comments. I don't know. I feel like you could have been more sympathetic. Also, Spectre says it's good. Yeah, it's good to hear that you don't have too many bad interactions. Yep, they're far and few in between. The good definitely outweighs the bad. And also, yeah, I remember that. Your main got flagged for the word nuggies, right? Yep, because Twitter's monetization system is hot garbage. And I don't think you show up on my TL enough now. Thank you. I really should, like, be promoting my other socials a lot more, just to be safe, in case something happens to my main, because I am scared now that, like, possibly getting suspended is a reality now. I feel like some people have told me that I should be fine, like they've been locked out before and are okay, but I don't know how many other people have been locked out for for a week. And I feel like I've heard some people say, like, after that, if you get in trouble with Twitter again, then it's going to be straight to suspension, but... I don't know. Especially since, like, AI is at the wheels for Twitter's monetization. And the fact that, like, over the whole week, I've been sending appeals when my account was locked out, and I got no response, I don't know if I want to... Like, if I get suspended, I don't know if it's possible to get an appeal to get it back. But yeah. Also, Quadris is, that person literally could have said nothing and takes less effort. I know, right? But yeah. And Spectre says the appeal system honestly sucks. Like, definitely. Maliciously so. Like, part of me really feels like it had to have been intentional. Like, when Elon Musk bought Twitter for like $44 million and it lowered its value by so much in like 1 year. I don't know what reason he had to do it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just really that bad at business or whatever, but I don't know. Expect this is for fun, probably. Just to be a jerk, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, or he was bored. But regardless, I really do not feel like he cares, honestly. But getting out of the doom and gloom, we got questions on Discord to answer, so... We got Russ from Discord asking me a pretty big question. What inspired you to start all of this? And that's a very good question, Russ. Let's see. Where's it gonna... There we go. Now nice and fit. Alright. Going from something very, not, like, very kind of down in the mood to something more wholesome like this, I'm happy. So, alright. Let's see. So, I think it all started back, during, the thing with the big C that affected a lot of things back in 2020. I was feeling kind of down in the dumps a lot because it was my senior year of high school, and like I couldn't see any of my friends, and all the stuff that we were supposed to have for our senior year, like prom. Even though I wouldn't have a prom date, we were just gonna all hang out together as buddies. and like a senior prank. A lot of stuff that we were supposed to be able to do for our last year of high school, gone. But then, like around the beginning of that school year where we had online school for the whole time, which was very interesting. That was the time when Hololive EN debuted. The first one I saw was I remember it was definitely Gura. So she was kind of the one that overall started all of this, I believe. And then from there I found the others like Callie, Kiara, Ina, and Amelia. They're all very fun to watch, and honestly I'm kind of sad nowadays that I don't watch them as much, or other VTubers or streamers in general for that matter. Normally, like most of my days when I'm like going on the internet, it's mostly like watching YouTube while responding to people on Twitter, but I feel like instead of watching random YouTube videos on my recommended, I want to try like watching other streamers again so I can like pick up on what they do and like try to be a better streamer overall. I mean, I'm kind of happy with how I am right now. Like, I think this, like, I'm happy like being myself, but if I can like pick up any tips other streamers have for me, like that can help me be more entertaining, I would definitely want to get that. Like being able to tell better jokes, because every time I've ever gotten a Dino Dad joke redeem, I have fumbled the bag a lot. But yeah, like I first learned about VTubers from Hololive, and then from there, I was like, that's cool. I would like to do that someday, but I couldn't possibly. They're backed up by a whole company. I don't think I can do that on my own. Definitely not as a high schooler. But then I started learning about independent VTubers thanks to Artemis of the Blue, another shark VTuber. Kind of felt bad for her during her debut because I think I might have been a later stream because I remember she did say like I think she might have been a bit scared like being a shark VTuber debuting around the same time as Hololive because I think she was scared that people might think she was a cloud chaser, like just trying to copy Gura, but yeah. Like everything from her design to like how she acts definitely gives off very different vibes from Gura, so I never got that impression from her. And then from there, I also learned about Bao through their A Way Out collab. That was fun. And then I learned about Project Melody from Nux Taku's collabs with her back in the day. Before I think some stuff went down with Nux and Vsojo. That was unfortunate. And then eventually, after like seeing all these VTubers, I learned that like I'm pretty sure all of them have a Twitter, so I decided to go check them out there. And from there, I learned about all the smaller independent VTubers out there, and like how a lot of people like starting just from scratch were also able to become VTubers as well. And I decided, you know what, it's my last year before I fully become an adult. Because like before September 30th of 2020, like I had it. Yeah, I became 18 that September. So it's like, you know what? Forget it. Don't let my childhood dream die of being a content creator, because I watched YouTube a lot as a kid, and I had like small ambitions of becoming a content creator, but never really tried to go for them until then. I was like, you know what? I might try it. I might as well try it. So I went on to YouTube, found ways to become a VTuber for free, like using VVoid Studio. That's how this model was made, or at least a much older, less detailed version of it. They updated over time. Oh, also Don Creep, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate the support. I want to go back to the story before I forget. I lose my train of thought. Yeah, from there, I made like a much older and less good-looking version of this model here. It had a much lighter brown, no scales. And just in general, I did not like how it looked. I'm glad I updated it. Then I created my Twitter, and I didn't actually post anything on it until, I think, Christmas Eve. I don't know if, like, if I wanted, like, the holiday luck or whatever, but that's when I decided to, like, make my first tweet, and then things kind of went on from there. That's how Time and O's story started. And in between all of that, I also learned about Krita, and I spent a very, very long time working on this. This loading screen you see right here, made solely by myself. It's the only animation I think I've ever made in my life. And it took multiple months to get done. Maybe because I was only doing like 10 frames, like a day or less. I was not really putting in as much effort into it as I feel like I should have been. But yeah, I think it started in November, and then it wasn't until like my debut on March 21st, I think, that I finally, like, I got it done and decided to finally debut myself. And that debut was a disaster, in my opinion. I'm glad I got a lot better at talking on camera from there. Well, not on camera, but like talking on stream from there. But yeah. Anyways, now that I'm done with the story, I need to get to more messages. So let's see. I see Don Creep with the email there. Hello, Don. And also, thank you for following Spectre Draws. I appreciate the support. Same thing to Tommy the Toad God. I appreciate both your follows. And yeah, Spectre says, I need a decent laptop to start VTubing. You don't need... I don't know. Did my voice just crack? It's good to say. You don't need a decent laptop to start VTubing. The one I have right now is okay-ish. It's seen better days, but it's... I wouldn't say it's bad. The first one that I start off with was a lot worse. But I was still able to start things off with that one. It may not be like your best work, but if you want to go for it, you can do it with a less good computer. You just have to work. You can work your way up from there, but you can start your streaming career like earlier if you want to. Again, thank you to Don Creep for gifting the tier 1 sub, and it was given to Riptide. Nice. I hope Riptide enjoys the sub, and again, thank you for that, Don Creep. I appreciate the support. And Spectre Draw says, I have a model, but I don't have a computer to rig it. That's interesting that you're rigging your own model. Best of luck to you with that, and Spectre says it's not bad. If you save up for a better computer to rig it on, hopefully it'll turn out well. And I see that image messages there. I think it's a machine spitting out spaghetti, I'm not sure. Also, Quadra says, if you hate your debut, that means you're improving. True, but also I also disliked it from the very beginning. I felt like I did very bad with it, but right now I'm pretty happy with where I am. I wish I could get the money to improve my streaming setup a little bit more, but I wouldn't say things are too bad right now. It's definitely improved immensely from back then. Like, I can talk much more confidently on stream with you guys. Whereas with my debut, you can find it on YouTube if you want, but like, I could barely hear myself during my first or second year anniversary when I wanted to look back on my debut. Like, see how far I've come? I couldn't even hear what I was saying. It's so quiet. And also, like, the backgrounds and everything that I had looked atrocious. I wonder if I still have it. Let's see. Oh yeah, it was this cave, like this cave background here with my less good looking Vroid model. And like instead of these Jurassic Park inspired signs, I had poorly made rocks in Krita that had stuff written on them. It did not look good at all. Also, Quadras, you don't even need a model either. Oh yeah, true. If you know, if you can use Discord reactive images like I tend to do, you really don't even need a model to start being a VTuber. You can just be a PNG tuber, as they call it. Also, Don Creep says, Moonlit Salem was using a 12-year-old laptop when she started. Nice, and I see. Also, Spectre says, I just don't have a computer that I can install stuff on right now. Oh, I got, a bad school computer. I see. I hope that you get a better computer eventually. Do your best to save up for it. And we shall look forward to the day when you are able to stream and get your model. Alright, so moving on to the next question. I don't know why I can't get your name. I can't. It just says E. It just says I think his name is like Ezra's. But he says, why dinosaurs? A better question is why not dinosaurs? You know? And I got a second question from him in the Discord, which is, what is your favorite snack? I think everyone knows what that would be. A certain something that includes chicken. I see Spectre says, yeah. Alright. So, next question from it's Tyra Ricks again. For some reason, this name is just T period. I don't know why. Is something going on with Discord? Also, Spectre redeemed upside down dinos. Hold on. Do they both need to be upside down, or? I'll send Chippy Tie upside down, sure. You can let me know if you want both of them upside down, but there we go. Upside down Chippy Tie. Oh, Spectre says yes. Alright, hold on. Wait. Yes to which one? Yes to which one? So Quadra says, okay, not gonna lie, as soon as he said chicken, the Pancake song randomly played on my PC. How dare they? We are not here for pancakes, we are here for chicken. But also, Spectre says both. Alright, hold on. Flip horizontally! Alright. So back to the text. Let's see. Favorite dino or dinosaurs if the answer is too obvious from Tyrarix. Again, but they had their previous question on Twitter, this one's on Discord. Favorite dinosaur? Pretty obvious. T-Rex. As for other dinosaurs, the Spinosaurus was one of my absolute favorites as a kid. I just really love theropods. What other dinos do I like? Ceratosaurus. Poor buddy gets too much hatred and abuse from Allosaurus in media. He deserves a lot more respect. Other dinosaurs I like. I like Pachyrhinosaurus. All other Tyrannosaurids, including T-Rex, I love them all. Like Daspletosaurus, Gorgosaurus, Albertosaurus, Tarbosaurus, Zucheng, Tyrannus, I love them all. Dromaeosaurs are also pretty cool, like Velociraptor, Utahraptor, Pyroraptor, Deinonychus, Achillibators, like Gabriel from earlier. And there's also some others, like Variraptor, I think it might be synonymous with Pyroraptor, I'm not sure. There's also a Bambi Raptor as well. What else is there? Sornitholestes. Very long name for that one. Other Dromaeosaurs that I know about. I know there's more. What other Dromaeosaurs do I know about? I can't say Dakotaraptor because it's invalid right now. Ostroraptor. And Unenlagia, I think it's called. And also I see an animated dino emote from Spectre. Thank you. I love it. And Dawn says, so if you thought about dressing up as a cowboy for Halloween. Actually, I don't have any costumes for Halloween right now. I would like to get one, but I didn't end up getting one during the shopping trip I had on my birthday with my family for stuff that I could use over the rest of the semester. Probably should have. I actually have a Goku costume back at home. I don't know if it even fits me anymore though. Also, Don says you could have called yourself Tyrannosaurus Tex. You know what? I'm just gonna buy or like grab a cowboy hat from somewhere just for that joke. I'm just gonna tell everyone I'm a dinosaur. Also, Don Creeps is XD. Alright, so let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me check Twitter again just to be sure. Also, Zeta, if you're still here, did I answer your question already? Because I don't know if I've seen it yet. Let's see. So, looking at Twitter now, I'm not seeing anything. So, I think we have our very last question from Dr. Forrester asking us, what is your least favorite dino? This is a very interesting one. My least favorite dinosaur. That's a tough one. I guess there are multiple dinosaurs I don't know if I quite really like. First I need to look up the name of it. Let's see. There's one example that I really do not like. Yep, as I remember, Fukuisaurus. That is one I heavily dislike. Hold on, let me show it to you guys. Alright. Let me get an image out for it. This is not my absolute my absolute least favorite. I feel like there are multiple tied, but this is one of them that I like the least. And this one is solely because of the Dinosaur King DS game. In it, the only NPCs, or like members of the Alpha Gang, like the bad guys of this game, the only ones that have them are these weird, that have Fukuisaurus, are these annoying robots, where, because I should explain the game a bit. So, unlike most, I guess unlike other games that are similar to it, like Pokemon, where you can choose your moves, like you can both attack in one turn, Dinosaur King DS, it plays like rock, paper, scissors. Usually the enemy is gonna say something before you make your move, so you can kind of guess what their move is gonna be. with the robots that have Fukuisaurus, it's always randomized what they're gonna do. So if you're unlucky like me, and you're really bad at guessing stuff, well, I guess not really guessing. Yeah, kind of guessing because it's all randomized. You have to just kind of hope you land on the right one. If they hit you even once, I think they have a good chance of just immediately retreating. They give out good EXP if you manage to take them out, but like one wrong move and all you get out of that fight is a slightly injured dinosaur from your team. So I really despise these fellas. As for other dinosaurs I might dislike, I'll be honest, I kind of don't like Allosaurus that much. It is a cool creature, but like, it constantly beating up Ceratosaurus in documentaries. Plus, its weirdly overpoweredness in Jurassic World Evolution against other theropods. Like a few other things. It is an interesting creature, but part of me kind of feels like it's overrated, or I don't know. Like, I don't know. I like Allosaurus a bit. Like, I don't hate it, but it's kind of low when it comes to, like, when it comes to, like, overall favoritism. I don't know. As for other dinosaurs, I don't quite like. I guess, in terms of, like, being boring, I guess. I don't really like most small ornithopods like Dryosaurs. They can be cute, but there's not too much going on with them sometimes. This is of course being said as someone who is biased towards theropods, like the physically most coolest looking creatures, like within the Dinosauria group. So, yeah, I'm biased towards them. Especially towards, like, herbivores, because I love them carnivores. I'm sorry. As for other dinosaurs I may not like that much. Maybe it's because I'm a T-Rex fan, but I feel like Giganotosaurus is overhyped. People keep saying that it's bigger than T-Rex when T-Rex was bigger in terms of overall body mass. And Giganotosaurus was not the one that hunted the largest dinosaur ever, Argentinosaurus. It gets the credit because some old documentaries said it, and I think some books. But in actuality, it wasn't Giganotosaurus that hunted Argentinosaurus. Its close relative Mapusaurus did that. But Giganotosaurus gets all of Mapusaurus' credit for hunting the largest known dinosaur to date. Plus, I feel like in most games where there's a Giganotosaurus that I've played, they're kind of annoying. Again, though, I feel like I might just be biased for T-Rex. So don't take this for granted. Also, more messages I missed. Quadris is just a reminder you got an hour and 5 minutes left. Dang it. And Forrester says, interesting. See, new human with something going on over there. I have no idea what. Flash redeemed the bread. So, Brad, and see, Spectre and Flash both use animated dino emotes. Nice. And Forrester says, Allosaurus has never seen such BS before. XD. I'm sorry to Allosaurus fans everywhere. Allosaurus is not a bad animal, but I feel like it gets too much clout from people. Even though T-Rex is in a very similar situation, but T-Rex is unfortunately constantly getting humbled by other creatures of way too many different varieties. Like, It's used as a punching bag to make other creatures look good. Other Allosaurus has other creatures be its punching bag to make its look good. Like Ceratosaurus. But also, yeah, Gigas are stinky. And I like Giganotosauruses. I'm constantly scared about saying, like, the shortened version of Giganotosaurus, because it sounds too much like a different word. And I feel like Twitch is gonna one day think I said the other thing and get me in trouble. I hope it's not gonna do that eventually, like, at some point, but I'm always paranoid. Also, I see, happy birthday. Thank you, Hawk. 1815. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you have a good time here at the stream today. Welcome. And Forrester says the G at the start should keep you safe. Hopefully. I feel like maybe it's because of the lockout that happened before on Twitter, but I feel like I've always been a little bit worried about I guess stepping on eggshells when it comes to social media monetization. Like, scared of getting in trouble with Twitch, Twitter, or anything. But yeah. Alright, so that's all the questions on Discord. I'm just gonna check Twitter one last time just to be sure. Yep, I think that is everything. So we're actually done with this portion of the Hatch Day celebration stream. Yeah. I don't know why my brain just stopped thinking for a bit, but yeah, so now it's time to move on for the surprise of the Hatch Day celebration, a brand new game. Alright, here we go. Boom.
Street Fighter 6.
There it is, fellas. Street Fighter 6 is here. let's see. Don't use Capcom ID and play offline. Yeah, also, I saw a cutscene while I was like trying to set up the game, so I don't know how, like, if I could, like, if you guys want to see it, I don't know how to get back to it. Gallery mode, maybe? Oh, yep, cutscenes. Okay. Let's see it again. Watch this cutscene, and also see the messages. Forrester says, ooh, and Quadra says, it's time, and I see Forrester with some emotes, and Quadra says, don't worry about it. Alright. So, should I, like, skip straight to, like, whatever we got going on here, or? Oh, not here. Like this? Create an avatar and embark on a journey to discover the meaning of strength. Take the plunge and experience the world of Street Fighter like never before. Multiplayer, online stuff. Okay, I think it's this one that I want to do. And Quadra says yeah. Ah, there we go. World Tour.
So I've been thinking about strength, man. Strength, might, the power to fight. Is it money, authority, a cool job, a ton of likes? Okay. Let's keep it simple. I want to be strong. Can you believe it? We got self-driving cars. The time's coming, we'll be taking rockets to Mars. And yet you still got folks out there using their fists and bodies to seek strength. Yeah, I hear you, man. We're all a bunch of fools. But, you know, if you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it.
As a Quadra says, I see Ryu from Streets. Ryu was as well. Is that the 6th Streets ever? I returned from my uni brackets. Oh, nice. Alright. Here we go. Oh, there's a bit of lag. Ooh. That was cool. But that was all supposed to be from him.
You my new recruit? Kids, take a breather. Welcome. This is Buckler Security Services. I'm Luke, the coach around here. You're here for basic training, right? Okay, let's get you measured up.
Alright.
Body size and your reach are all factors in when it comes to athletic ability. Men and women fight on equal footing. Remember that.
Human. Wait, I see the messages. Quadra says there he is, Emphasis himself. Oh, was that him before? Like, the dude with the scars, I think? That was cool. And Ryuki says, wow, is that Emphasis? And Quadra is my favorite gender. Human. The classic human gender. Also, do these body shapes, like, do they have any effects, like, in-game, or... Let's see. I feel like this one kind of fits me the best in, like, general body size, like, fairly short-ish and, like, kind of lean. Alright. Okay. I don't know what to do with all this, but also, Real Human says, I highly doubt you can guess what I marked my gender as. Human. Also, Quadras is just hitboxes. Okay, and also, can I just say, thank God for once fighting games have keyboard controls shown. Yep, that's gonna be good for me, unlike with Dragon Ball FighterZ. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think that should be fine. Upper body. Also, Real Human just what? No, I marked it as male, and I'll just look Luke Billboard. Hello, I'm here to show you how tall I am. Yep. Let's see, so should I have like an enormous head like Chippy Tie does? Well, actually, yeah. You know what? I kind of want to do this. No neck. They give it like a small neck or long, like big neck. Also, Quadra says you can change your look later for a small fee if you wanna. Nah, I'm good. Also, I look beautiful. Look at Chippy Tie. I have a small neck. Like you can see it like from my head to my hoodie. It's not like I don't. If I do have a neck, it's not that big. So shoulder width. Oh, good lord. This is like arc. It's like boom. Alright, so Chibi Tie's not quite like that, so I'll have it like this, I think. Last size, okay. Alright, so shoulders, make them a bit smaller. Look, Real Humans says, I love some of the creations people have made with this, and Roger says, you gotta stay, you look photogenic. Thank you. I see Forrester with the marshmallow emotes, thank you. And Spectre draws this, oh my god, what did I come back to? Now. Roger says arts. Indeed. This is art that you see. Alright, so... yeah, just gonna have it be like this. Trap size. Yeah, the dino doesn't have traps. Chest size? There, that'll do. Chest shape. Oh, okay, so it's this. Give us more muscle. Give us arm length. Oh wow, that's like a gibbon with how long the arms are. Okay, but Chippy Tie does not have any arms, so make them small. Very small. And then make the hands huge. Also, Ryu Human says the truth, and Spectre says, what game is this? Street Fighter 6. And Quadra says, we are just assigning Ty's new 3D model. It's perfect. Alright, hold on, wait. Trying to make it as accurate-ish to Chibi Ty, but like... with too much RTX on. Too much... lower body now. And Galaxy Guts is happy birthday. What did you do for your birthday this far? So far. Thank you, Galaxy Guts. So far, I did a Q&A. I brought back my 310A model, which, actually, now that I think about it, I don't need it anymore, so I should get rid of it. So that way the computer can focus solely on running Street Fighter 6. Which is what I'm playing right now. And also Spectre says, okay, about. And Quadra says, this here makes me know I made the right choice giving you the free code. Thank you, Quadra. Okay, so waist width. Maybe Ty isn't that chubby. Elvis, yeah, sure. I think this works. Trying to do the rotation. There he goes. See, so... Sure, this works. Can I make myself, yeah, I'm doing that. I am absolutely doing that. You know, I'll consider it a replacement for my tail. Also, Spectre says Twitch won't let me redeem channel points. Oh. Hopefully next time it will. And then you have more points to use. And Quadra says, nice thighs somehow. Oh, true. I had very nice thighs. Let's see. Unfortunately, thigh size Chippy Thigh doesn't have thighs, so actually, I can't make them that much smaller. So then, let's compensate and make them huge, and then make everything else extremely small. Actually, no, wait, my shoes are big, so I could have big feet. I feel like a certain part of my legs should be like just snapping right now, but also, Quadra says, wait a minute, it's the birthday stream, and it has returned to us. The sus redeem. Alright, hold on. There we go, into Discord. Real quick. The Quadra says, Ty skipped leg day, or like, I did 66% of leg day. 66. I got, like, my thighs and feet are fine, but then there's, my knees, I think. And there's just my knees that are the problem. Also, Spectre says, I wanted to redeem 100 points for our dino facts. Oh. I can do a dino fact for you for free of charge then. So, a dino fact, did you know that, the spikes on the tail of a stegosaurid, like Stegosaurus itself or Kentrosaurus, they're called thagomizers, but they weren't a term created by paleontologists. It was a term created by a comic artist that paleontologists just decided to use. Oh, also, Quadra redeemed one dino fact as well, so let's see. What else? Do you know that most of an Ankylosaurus's body armor are kind of made out of bones? They're made from osteoderms, which are essentially bony pieces within the skin. And that includes its tail club. Its multiple osteoderms kind of fuse together. There you go. And Weird Humans as well, the bracket I entered is doing a 0-2 bracket, so I'll be on their stream. So yeah, alright, have fun with that, Real Human. Roger says, I got you, Spectre. And Spectre says, and I did not know that. That's a cool fact, and thank you, Quad. Also, Bone Dino, and that's actually really cool. Thank you. Alright, muscle definition. Soft, built, or shredded? I mean, I'm a dino, so we gotta be shredded. We gotta be built. We gotta be tough. I feel like I'm pretty light-skinned. Oh, that's a little bright. Okay, there you go. I think this should be good. Body hair. Okay, I can get rid of the body skin. Thank God I did not like it that much. Color settings. Can I get myself a dark brown or? Why is it not letting me click on anything else? Oh, there we go. How do I get, like, normal hair?
Sometimes when you
Oh, okay, there we go. I guess this works.
I wonder if that beauty mark's always been there.
I got my head. Also, Forster says Gary Larson creative The Far Side and Quantus. You know, even if you don't have time to play the actual game, the character creator was worth it now. I'm glad that you like it. We're creating something beautiful here. And Spectre says real. And Quantus says, you know, I think I'm a little white. Becomes a human flashlight. And now. Yep. I'm fairly light skinned. So just, I think like around here should be good. I do have a big head though, so I think there's just too much space between my eyebrows and T-Rex has a big eyebrow, so I'll do that. Oh. Brow angles. Somewhere down the middle. Don't make myself look too dangerous. Kimmy Dice has some chubby cheeks, so I think I'll make it up a little bit bigger. And a cheek outline. Oh, I can extend it more. Alright, there we go. And then jaw. Mandible width. Not too much. Okay, jaw length. Jaw position. Jaw protrusion. Chin width. I have a big chin. And jaw shape. Yeah, sure. As for hair now. Alright. Is this the closest I have to my hair, or? Hair color setting. Darker brown. There, I think that works. Right. Okay, I think that's it. Also, Quadrus is the sharpest chin. They just have a chin that's like, I don't know how to word it, like, just like super sharp like a sword. Let's see. Q-Dex eyes are actually kind of far apart, so I think this works. Fairly low. Angle. We have big eyes, so. Wideness? Oh god, I look very disturbed, I think? I don't know how to word it. Iris. Oh, good. Oh no. Ooh. I can have slit pupils. That actually looks kind of neat. Can I make it like an amber kind of color? Oh yeah, there we go. I like amber colors. That's the color of my eyes. Also, Spectre says knife chin. It said mine right now is like a. I would say like the closest thing would be like to like a hammer, maybe. It's very bulky. And then eyes. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks good. Also, Quadrus, gotta say, I didn't know I would have a dinosaur as a pupil. Oh, he's in for something when he sees me. It ain't just a dinosaur. Yeah. Let's give myself some extra long eyelashes. I want to look beautiful. Oh, good lord. Eyebrows. Chibi Guy's eyebrows are kind of small, so I think I'm gonna go with this. And then nose. I don't have a nose. Can I be a Krillin? I just have no nose. Wait, hold on, wait. Oh, okay, I can't just get rid of my nose, I don't think. I'll make it small then. As small as I can. Okay. Try to make it, like, as unnoticeable as possible. Just trying to make it very, very tiny. No one will notice at all. Will notice it at all. Squad, just imagine seeing your ID and he's trying hard not to laugh. That's me right now. Squad, this is odds. So, like, what's the latest that I can, like, save? So I don't want to miss any of this. Like, I don't want to lose this. I don't know if I can really see my ears that much on Chibi Tai, so make them a little bit quiet. Like, they get a little small. I don't have any facial. Oh, also wait. Wow, this is art and real humans is right after you finish. Okay, that's good. How much time do we have? 9:29. Okay. Wow, this is I sleep. Getting Tai Street Fighter 6 to play Street Fighter 6. I awake. And then getting Tai Street Fighter 6 to use the character creator. That's what we're really here for. It's not actually about the fighting game itself. Oh, good lord. I am 65 million years old, so should I look like this, or... You know what, I'm gonna keep it like that. I think I look cool. Also, we're scaly, so extra rough skin. Extra rough skin. Also, Quad just says, oh god. I remind myself of Palpatine. And I like it that way. Oh my god. Oh no. Ooh, I got a body? I can get body scars. Select the location. Can I get it on an eye? It does not say I can get it on my eye anywhere. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it's a... Oh, okay. Ooh, that looks cool. That looks like a dinosaur-esque scar. Yeah, make it big. Make it big. Okay. Confirm art. How do I move on to another scar? Okay, so I have the scar there, so another scar. Huh. Also, wait. Quadrus is Luke. You know, they did say you were 65 million years old. I mean, they're telling the truth. And Don Creep says, just got done taking a shower. What am I seeing? It's art, Don Creep. It's art. Alright. Let's see. A big scar over here. Big scar. Yeah. Perfect. I wish I could get like some more scar, like a scar for my eye, but can it? Let's see. Select look. No. Okay. You know what? A dragon tattoo sounds kind of neat. Sure, I'll take it. Well, if I can't get any more, if I can't get like a scarred eye, I guess I'm done with this. Alright. Look at how beautiful I am right now, and how my hands are, they're clipping into my legs. Oh yeah, Quadra mentioned it, yeah. His hands are clipping through his thighs somehow. And XD from Don Creep, and Quadra, I didn't know we were doing tie draws today. Expect the unexpected, and also, that zoom in was, it was surprising to say the least. Oh my god. Oh wait, we do get an eye scar. Yes, that's perfect. I don't want to change the color in fear of it looking different from the rest of it. Yeah, there you go.
Eye and hair color definitely says a lot about you.
I think this looks good. Yeah. I got my eye scar. That's perfect. Alright, another face scar, like... Oh, wait, no, it adds on to the other one. I'm gonna combine it with that so it doesn't look noticeable. I don't want to ruin that eye scar.
Let me hear those vocal cords.
Alright. Oh, shoot, no. Yeah, keep that there. It's all just color. I think I'm fine as I am right now. Also, Quadra's Street Fighter Ties has seen things somehow. He has. Alright, now for my voice.
I'm coming out swinging.
I'm coming for you.
I'm coming out swinging.
I won't pull my punches.
Alright.
Let's fight.
Let's get to it.
Let's have some fun.
Come on, then.
Hope you're good enough.
Okay.
Bring it!
Hope your doc's on speed dial.
Let's do this, then.
Oh, wait. Quadra says, one of the voices is Kagi. Guess which one?
Hope your doc's on speed dial.
Is this it?
Bring it!
Hope your doc's on speed dial.
I feel like voice 11 sounds like Kagi's. Is it him?
Let's do this, then.
Gotta give it my all.
Oh, wait. Wait, 13 also sounds...
Let's do this.
Gotta give it my all.
Also sounds pretty close, actually.
No sense holding back now.
Let's see.
Gotta give it my all.
It does sound a little bit like Jinyuwen.
No sense holding back now.
You wanna go?
Don't be in such a hurry.
Okay, let's see.
I'm coming out swinging.
There we go. Let's go with the highest juvenile voice he can have.
We live in an age where you can save all of your
Nice.
coolness in data form.
So save. Okay. Can I get like just a screenshot of him or? Okay, there we go. I got a screenshot at least. A manual. There we go. Quadra says 11 or 5, I think. Okay. Enforcer says you need it. Yeah, I did it. And Real Human says gaming. Indeed, I am gaming. You know, I'm gonna go with just human. Yeah, human. Even though I'm not a human, I'm dino, but... Also, Quadra says the backdrop makes it funnier. It's like I'm out in public like this. And Don Creep says, Apspera would be proud of this avatar. Thank you. I look majestic. Alright, so, just to make sure, guys, I did save it up, right? Like, this is good, so we can press tab and finalize them. Just want to make sure. Rogers says yes. Alright. There we go. Well then, time for my creation to enter the world.
That's important.
Alright. Tyranno Imperio.
Alright. Give me your Sunday.
Take a photo for your ID card. Alright.
Oh yeah. I hate trying to take photos for my ID. I always end up with something weird.
It's beautiful. Ryuhei says this is incredible. Thank you. I look beautiful. Also, Forrester with the happy dino emote there. Thank you for it. And Ryuhei says you're very photogenic. Thank you. Alright. Oh. Confirm your...
Cool, cool. You do what you gotta
Nice. Yeah, I finished the character creation. Oh, hold on. Wait, so what do I do after this? I took the picture. Is there something else I'm supposed to do, or? Oh, there we go. Oh, Ryuhei was just press yes. Oh, okay. Did I not press it before? Hey, buddy. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, gotta say, you're photogenic.
You sure I am? Oh, Ryuhei says no, you pressed no. You accidentally pressed no. My bad.
Again, you can call me Luke.
Hey, Luke.
Just coach. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin.
I'm ready. Ready as I've ever been in my whole life. Look at me. I'm clipping through myself. I have never been more prepared for anything in my life.
By making it over to where I am. Feel free to walk or run, whatever gets you here.
Got it. Also, Quadras gotta say, you look photogenic. You sure, Luke? Very photogenic, of course. Okay. Oh my god. Look at me run. Ooh. This is me when I see that someone has nuggies. I'm just bolting. Oh wow. I am Mr. Luke.
What? Too easy? Hey, it was still an important first step.
Yeah.
Journey of 1,000 miles.
Also, Quadras the Street Fighter 6 has given us too much power. Amount. And Forrester says, Dino DB dummy thing. Thank you.
Anyway, moving right along.
Alright, let's go.
Panels on the floor. You see them?
Yep, I see him.
I want you to pass through every last one and then make your way back to me. Sound good?
Sure, Luke. Alright. Operate the camera with... Okay. Actually, I can do it with my mouse too. That's way better. Alright, boom.
Right on. Looks like you've got the hang of things.
Thank you, Luke.
Let's get right to it then. Show me how you are with your fists.
Alright. Gotta say, appreciate your ice scars. They look cool, dude. Alright, here we go. Let's see. U, J, K, I. Oh, so, not quite the same as Dragon Ball Fighters, but some of the keys are still in the, some of the same keys are being used. Okay. Yeah, I played a battle tutorial. I kinda need it. Approach Luke. Alright, got it.
Complete.
Ooh.
That's it.
Alright, jump over Luke like 3 times. Okay, I can do that. Hey, Quadras is Luke. Yo, dude, you look Quadras is Luke. Yo, dude, you look dehydrated. And then Ty says, yeah, that's just how I normally look. Oh, jeez. I don't even know how I'm jumping over him. Oh my goodness. Alright, crouch 3 times. Whew. Am I not crouch? Oh, wait. Whew. Whew.
Good.
Hit Luke with normal attacks 3 times. Alright. Time for violence. Bam. Bam. Bam.
Okay.
Also, Quadras is... Oh, World Tour is gonna be fun for streams. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see, special. Oh, I got a special move. Okay then. Bam! The dino's got a falcon punch. Now let's see. So D plus I is also one. D. So I and then D. Oh, this is Soyukin, right? Or something like it. Okay.
Nice work.
I throw Luke 3 times. Got it. Press UJ. Okay, when I'm right next to him. Whoa. It's not really a throw. It's more like a body slam. Yeah. I didn't really throw him anywhere. Also, Quadras is Soyukin. Hey, can I get some nuggies? Sure you can.
Alright, that about covers the basics.
Thank you.
Kind of boring, right?
Yeah, I can do it. I can do better. Look at me.
That's how the basics are.
Look how tough I look.
Simple and boring. But remember, even the biggest rockets need a stable launching pad for takeoff, or else they're just gonna crash and burn.
Alright, fair enough.
You get me?
Yeah.
Coach, how would any of that
Oh, hello.
help them handle this?
Oh! Is this like the Gary of this game? Like a giant of a jerk rival? Oh dear. Oh, also I see something from the alert box. Alright, just gotta wait for it to pause, but... How do I pause? I guess we don't need to. Let's see, now we go into big dino mode real quick. Also, I see some messages from Quadra before. Also, remember why I said Street Fighter 6 is good for kids? Wait, good for beginners. Yeah, Shoryuken would have been a motion, and Street Fighter 6 is forward special on modern. And Mega Raptor Omega was the one who rated us. Thank you for the raid, Mega Raptor Omega. I appreciate the support. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you had a good time here at the stream today. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a good Hatch Day stream time right now. Thank you, Mega. It's been very good so far, and I hope you have a good time here with us. Non Creep says, hi there, Raiders. Hello, hello. Force says, hello, Raiders. And Mecha is still looking sussy, huh? Yep, I sure am. And now I look even more sus in game. Look at me. Wait, what's that guy's name? Oh, what do you think of that, buddy? What do you think of... Oh, wait, oh. Wait, hold on, can I... Oh. No, oh, shoot. Alright, we're gonna just fisticuffs, not gonna go for any fancy things like throwing. Ow, okay, that failed. Ow. No, forget it, just light them a bunch. Light heavy, so, light attacks everywhere. There we go, Oh, what? Ooh. You knock each other out.
Gosh, come on, man. Are you really gonna be the type to jump before you think?
But coach, that was the kind of situation I want to learn to deal with. You're not here to punch bags either, right?
Okay. Also, Quadra says, oh god, Mecha, you're witnessing arts.
You signed up for the
And
same
Mecha says, I hope you have a good hatch. Wait, I read that. And Quadra says, I can't wait for Twitter to see the Street Fighter model out of context. Me neither.
Look, both of you are my trainees.
Non Creep says XD, right? And Mew Human says, wow, he doing things. Yep. Mecha Raptor Omega says, he stole the Dino Nuggies. Get him. Yes.
Came here looking for strength. If both of us are trying to find that strength, sooner or later, one of us is going to get there first. What happens to the other person then? We all know that nobody's going to be friends after that, so why bother pretending now?
Bosh, my man, that's a really tough question. You gotta know what strength means to you before you go looking for it. You go looking for the wrong things, and you really might end up in that situation someday. But you know what? You can cross that bridge when you get to it. You two are still my plucky little trainees. Now listen to what your coach says, and put your hearts into your training. Focus on that.
Also, Quadra says, watch. Dude, you look like a raisin. And you look like beta version of Xiao from Genshin.
Alright. Okay, let's get back to business. You wanted something more practical, right?
Also, Ryu Humans, as I know, very
Practical in many
photogenic.
forms. But if you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Alright, we are so ready for this. Alright, this version of me has never been more ready for a fight in his life. So Ryu Human says, dude, he said the thing. Wait, did he? Oh, time to hit the streets. Okay. I thought he was supposed to say Empress. And Ryu Human says, hit the streets. Yeah, just going to elbow drop the streets. Just destroy all the pavements. We don't need it. We need grass and dirt to walk on. Oh no, he said that at a different time. Okay. I was worried I was gonna miss it. No, this is New York, I mean Metro City. Isn't that the city in Megamind? Ah, I bet. Thanks to the staunch efforts of former Mayor Mike Haggard, peace and prosperity returned to the city. To this day on the streets, there's one thing that hasn't changed. The denizens who survived that dark age are still just as tough as they ever were. Well, this is Mike Haggard's a classic Capcom character. Oh. As a real human, so the voice actor of Luke said he tried so hard to convince them to let him say Metro City the way Megamind says it. He sounds like a very cool guy. Also, Don Creep says, I got to finish getting ready for bed. I hope the rest of the Hatch Day stream goes well. Thank you, Don Creep. And Forrester says, that's totally Metro City, not New York City. Or Metrocity, if you're smart. Like Megamind. But Luke's VA is a gem. Sounds like he is. But did we not have voice lines for this? Anyway, I was told this would point us towards our next steps.
Oh.
No, hang on. Getting a message from Coach. There's an app on your device. Check it out. Did you get anything? Alright. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, it's 9:51. Alright. Alright. Also, Quadris' world tour auto saves if you need to stop. Oh wait, so do I not need to like manually save or? Guess if so, like just to be safe, I feel like I should probably stop here because I only got 9 minutes to go. And Quadra says, yeah, alright. Well then, this was definitely one heck of a great Hatch Day stream. Thank you to everyone who stopped by today, and I hope that you all had a wonderful time here, and that you all had as much fun as I did. And I hope to see you next time where we continue our journey in Street Fighter 6. And also, I think this is a good place to start anyways, because we've only played like the very beginning of this game, so anyone who joins us next time, they haven't missed much of anything. And also missing more messages again. Ryuki says, World Tour is one of the best tutorials in all fighting games. Nice. And Quadra says, listen, character created was worth it. And now, true, I loved it. But yeah, I can't believe this super secret game was Street Fighter 6. Who would have guessed? Who would have thought, like, the very well-kept secret I've been keeping for weeks on end? Who could have thought it was Street Fighter 6? Wow. Also, Quadra says, have a good night, Dino. Thank you, Quadra. And see ya, Dino. See a real human. And thank you to everyone else who stopped by today and update you all had a good time here, and I was able to entertain you all. And I hope to see you all next time that we play Street Fighter 6 or some other games, or draw, or do whatever, and just hang out here and just being buddies. But until then, let's see. We're gonna raid K Dig, who's playing Yokai Watch 3 right now. Let's go see how the fellow T-Rex is doing. So there you go. But also, before we head off, I see a whole bunch of emotes there from Forrester. Thank you for them. I appreciate it. There we go. With the raid command. And y'all should go for watching one T-Rex to another. Thank you to everyone who made this an awesome Hatch Day celebration. I'm really glad I decided to do this, even though it's technically not the same day as my birthday. The fun I had planning all this, and also actually doing all the stuff I planned for the Hatch Day with you all, very much worth all of it. Or it was worth all the effort. Alright. I'm gonna head off now, but everyone, take care, have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye for now. And I see the Among Us emote from Real Human. Just gonna point that out before I go. Thank you for that. Bye-bye for real.